All right, good morning, everybody. If you can hear me and if the mic sounds good, hit that number one. I again have the fan going, so I'm a little paranoid. But if you can hear me and if I sound good, you don't hear any fan or anything like that, hit that number one. And Trucking Steve, Kevin, Greg, just ain't right. Kevin, HR, very good. Okay, perfect. Well, very quickly, to those of you that watch us in the archive, first off, thank you very much. But just so you know, and to be very upfront, this is completely viewer supported. So if you want to have something to continue to watch in the archive, then you got to use code CLAY. That is case sensitive. So all caps with any of these prop firms. So whatever these prop firms promotions they're currently running, code CLAY will give you that promotion. So it's a win-win for everybody. You're saving yourself some money while at the same time supporting something that you enjoy watching. So, like I said, a good win-win. And for everybody that has used code CLAY, including those of you that are here live right now, I thank you. You are making definitely a big difference. So, thank you very much. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, July 7th. The year is 2026. Next year will be pretty cool. July 7th, July the 7th and 20. Anyways, but yeah, we got to have another talk at 11 a.m. So another 11 a.m. talk. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I hope your day. How are your days going? Again, I don't want to make it seem like my day's been an absolute train wreck disaster. It hasn't, but when you combine yesterday with today, it's just something ain't right. Something isn't quite right. But hopefully your days are going better. Horrendous. Are you actually Are you? Did you get a prop account, Kevin? I did. I did say it. Small green, but crazy still lost. Ugh, sorry to hear that. Lost proof toes today. I got two. Yeah, haven't started yet though. I have. Well, how's your day been? Horrendous. When I hear horrendous, I'm thinking like multiple accounts gone, women and children crying, you living in a cardboard box clanging around a cup. This platform, two answers to that question. So the first kind of layer to the platform is I'm in a prop account. That prop firm is with Take Profit Trader. And then through the prop firm, I'm using Tradeovate. So Tradeovate technically is the platform. However, I'm using it through Take Profit Trader, which is the prop firm, and that's a very important thing to remember. What country do you happen to be in? I'm not even sure I know how to pronounce your name, which makes me think you might not be in America. Haven't traded funded accounts, only trade eval. Well, on the bright side, just ain't right. At least that's not like a personal account where you're down literally 2,000 of your own money. Oh, okay, gotcha. In that sense. Well, I mean, never fun when your stop loss is hit. But Kevin, I would say good job. You lost $260. Money doesn't grow on trees, so I'm not saying to not care about that $260, but uh, I think many of us here have, and maybe even yourself, you've seen some big numbers. I've seen way bigger losses than $260. So I'm from India. Oh, cool. Well, what I'm using is available to people in India. So yeah, if you go to the link that's at the top of the screen, then you can do exactly what I'm doing. So all you would do is go to that link. It'll take you to this website. Use code CLAY so you get 40% off. So you pick the purchasing power you want over here. And then during the process, they'll say what platform do you want to use, and that is what I'm using right there. And again, it is available to people in India, which is why I love prop firms and Take Profit Trader. It's like, oh, for years and years, Canadians, people from the UK, Australia, and India would be like, what platform do you recommend? It's like, I'm not quite sure. There's really not a good answer for that because, yeah, the internet, but now with oh man, it's so nice. I'm so glad they're open to those countries. because those have always been the big ones: UK, Canada, Australia, and India that I've always kind of struggled to give answers to over the years, but not anymore. Well, I would call this a downtrend. We are in currently a downtrend. I think I'm stating the obvious when I say that. But so I am looking for shorts right now. We'll see what happens. But definitely, again, remind me at 11 a.m. to have a talk so I can once again set up the context of today. But and now before I got things rolling, I'm like, I really don't want to sound like, just because, don't get me wrong, people that complain, but like, so I'm not trying to complain. So I hopefully it doesn't come across that way. It's just I'm in a tough spot right now. So hopefully it doesn't come across as complaining, just kind of being transparent, like, hey, we I don't know, I can't speak for everybody, but I think many traders go through these cycles where it's just like something, as one of the names in here, is something just ain't right. It's just like, something's off a little bit. So if this wants to bounce up a little bit more, like I said, I'm interested in a potential short. Again, I the reason why I don't like options has really had nothing to do with the fact that you can't trade them in prop firms. That's never been my core argument. My core argument has been based around they don't move as good as futures and they have theta. So yeah, whether or not an option is available in a prop firm, to me that doesn't change anything. Because really, options don't even need to be in a prop firm if you think about it. Because to be fair to options, at least you can have risk control in the sense of, I'm buying $200 worth of this option. If it expires worthless, I know my risk, $200. So we'll YOLO it, we'll see what happens, and all that sort of stuff. So in that sense, the risk management is pretty similar to prop firms, which is, again, why prop firms to me doesn't really influence it. It's the thing. It's the fact about theta and all that sort of stuff. Pivot. No, the pivots are there. We're just that far below everything, I guess, right now, Jocko. So I don't know. Do it, but at some point during the live stream, are we going to see 1,000 right there? I mean, I think there's a chance. That money you lose, well, it doesn't really, it's not being transferred. It's just the value's going down. You could probably say it's going towards those people that sold you the option. All right. Maybe a short. Goodness. Small space, that thing is 23-point stop. Again, not a very big distance on the chart, but that is worth 23 points. Hey, Jose. On that note, I'm going to come up a little bit more. There we go. All right, let's see if we can get filled. Well, me. When I say we, I mean myself and the voices in my head. I do not have a mouse in my pocket, but I do have voices in my head. So we'll see if we can get a bounce up there and get that filled. This is what it just dawned on me. This is like the first week. I know, I guess that's not true. Last year, I was on vacation during this week. I remember flying out on the 4th of July, and then that following week was on vacation. But I did bring my laptop, so I didn't live stream during that portion, but I did have my my laptop, so I guess I did see the market. So I was going to say for a second, this is my first time ever trading in the futures market this time of year. But I was like, well, not technically. Okay. But anyways, yeah. Last year at this time, I was on vacation and there was no live stream, but here I am. All right. If that red line turns blue, I'm in. I am it in. All right. Let's see what it wants to do. Does she want to reject? Come on. Come on. Hit me. No, I'm not putting up this nonsense. Not putting up this nonsense. Not going to do it. I can smell a rat from a mile away. That smells like a rat. Smells like a rat. And the chat is not talking. Okay, here's the other thing that I was going to say. Okay, and maybe this is me being, I don't know, but I'm just going to be, I consider you, well, the majority of you my friend, so I'm just going to shoot straight. I really don't feel like being here right now. Like I said, it's something's off. The trading, something is just off. I don't feel like being here right now. The only reason I'm here is because like it's fun. But I can say right now, the chat being dead quiet like it's been, I will easily wave the white flag. Because quite literally, the only reason why I'm here right now is it is fun to shoot the breeze, joke around. We got to talk about the U.S. soccer game. We got some things to talk about. But like the chat just remained silent for like 5 minutes straight. If that's how it's going to be, that's okay. But I'm out. I am out. So there's a little spoiler at 11 a.m. Something ain't right. I don't feel like being here. Trading is not even close to be. So just please let's. I know people are being. Well, Clay, I'm trying to do my own trading, and that's fair. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying I'm being rational right now. I'm not saying I'm being fair right now. I'm not saying I'm being just right now. I'm just letting you know that the psyche right now is, if I can be brutally honest. And I know maybe that's bad for live streaming. You should show up every day acting like you want to be there. And again, I do want to be here for the reason of you guys are cool to hang out with. But like when the chat goes quiet like it just was, that is literally the only reason why I'm even here right now. Again, I get it, dude. Let me try. I know. I never said that anything actually, I'm not saying that I have a good argument right now. I'm just letting you know. Okay, I might try to re-enter here on the short. If it pops back up here, a little bit more. And no, that's good. Okay, if it wants to come back down there, I'm going to get short once again at the red line. So if that red line turns blue, I am in short. Looking for the rejection here off the 21 EMA. Okay, I'm in. See if we can get some follow through. I'll take that scalpy scalp there. I'll take it. I'm happy with it. I think this is a scalpy. Well, maybe not anymore with the trend. But this morning, at least, it was definitely, I would say, more of a scalpy scalper market. And I do realize the irony. I'm well aware. I say that, the chat room lights up, so thank you, everybody. Truly, thank you. And then I start like missing messages. I'm not ignoring any messages. So I am very well aware of the massive ironies going on right now. This dude complains about the chat being quiet. It lights up, and then he just ignored my message. I'm not ignoring. Am I missing? Am I losing track of? Yes, but I'm not ignoring any of your messages on purpose. But yes, I'm definitely well aware of. We got ironies flying all over the place. And I'm kind of stalling for the 11 a.m. chat. I'm pretty sure I will remember the 11 a.m. chat. It's just a matter of when it's 11 a.m. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Grant, for that feedback. I'm not perfect at it. I know I can get a little chatty, but yes, for those sorts of things, I'm not. There's a time and place for that sort of stuff, but I'm not quite sure those videos are where it's at. So thank you, Grant. I'm ignoring my job right now. That's because you're a good guy, Andy. But in all seriousness, don't get fired from your job. I passed my evaluation three times, 3 different accounts. Nah, sorry. Well, I mean, on the bright side, okay, I need to try another trade here. Once again, I will get short if it comes back to that yellow or red line. I mean, it's being stubborn in the sense it doesn't quite want to roll over, but this 21 EMA, to be fair, is also holding up pretty strong. So again, we'll get short if it wants to come back down to the red line. Okay, I am in. Come on, Bears. Now, the magical line, I don't know if I'm waiting for it, but like, you got to think a lot of people have drawn that trend line right there. And if it can break through there, is that kind of what opens up the floodgates some more? Potentially. Do I want to add there? That is the question. Do I want to add here? And the answer to that question is yes. I will look to add at the red line. So technically speaking, it would be adding to a winner. Okay, I'm in. I added. Come on, brother. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh, that was dirty. Get back down there and fill me. Hello? Thank you. Come on. All right. Now, I don't like how this. Okay. I think this summarized. To me, that was a way harder exit than what it should have been. The fact that I clicked. Now, I realize I'm not doing the market orders. That's fine. But yeah, that kind of summarized my day quite a bit. Like, not losing trades, but yeah. All right, it is 11 a.m. So we now have well, I'll just okay. So okay, step thing. I gotta show. Not a single one of you said, Clay, what are you guys supposed to remind me of this morning? You were supposed to demand something. You were supposed to demand something from me. Did you, Jocko? Okay, I might have missed it. That's fair. Did you guys? Okay, what did you demand, Jocko? Kevin, what did you guys demand? Let's make sure so I don't have to scroll up. Oh, you did twice? Okay, thank you. Yes. All right. I'm gonna get a little arrogant here just because I'm about to also just beat myself up in a moment. So I'm trying to at least find some positivity. That was a good call on my part. I'm glad we did the handshake because, oh boy, I was tempted. The live stream stopped, and then kind of the day went on, and the closing, oh boy. So I did actually trade the account that I was trading on yesterday's webinar, and I brought it back. It was almost maxed it out, which doesn't matter, and you'll see that in a second. But anyway, so I did continue to trade more. Oh boy, I wanted to trade that pro, but I'm glad I made that commitment. So this was a good call on my part because yeah. Let's see how. There we go. Okay. So do you guys remember what the amount was? I think this is enough proof. I don't think you guys are going to be like, oh, you photoshopped that in 7 seconds. So there we go. There's the email. Which, by the way, By the way, any of you other take profit trader people that took a payout yesterday, was your payout approved in like a minute? This was by far the fastest payout. I hope this is the new norm for take profit trader. I really do. But I requested that amount right there, and it was approved. It was so fast. Did you have the same thing, Mitmont? Very fast? Yeah. Very, very fast. So there it is. I did honor my rule. I did just kind of take what needed to be taken yesterday, with as nasty as yesterday was. So there we go. I man of my word. Today, though, how did today go? We are continuing to be on the struggle bus. So here are my accounts today, and yes, so the account that I kind of recovered a little bit yesterday, yep, that's cooked, gone. Now, very quickly, if you're not familiar with prop firms, that looks really, really bad, but prop firms are awesome. So in other words, I did not actually lose $2,500 out of my pocket or anything like that, because prop firms are amazing. They're a great risk management tool. So yes, looks terrible, but not good. This account right here is just another flip day, so that's already passed. And then this account right here is what I'm trading right now. And then this up here is the pro. Again, very, very small. And I should not have even traded it. Okay, well, crap. I was going to ask you guys your thoughts. But so what happened was last night, I cooked this one. After cooking this one, I go and I trade my pro. That was so stupid. Almost cooked that one. This account. I think it's my first ever like cat account. This thing has so many lives to it. There are so many instances where I'm like, okay, this should be it. All right, game. Are you serious? No, you're not. You're not actually sure. Oh my god, what? I'm out green. Well, I mean, I've never had a cat account like this before. So many lives, maybe more than 9. But I am struggling. The price action, I don't know what's going on. And even this one, like, okay, yeah, that one's doing fine. It's a 50K, so yes, I'm already above. But like, I can't do, like, I don't know what's going on. I am very, very much so struggling. Yes, Kevin, that's the correct answer. I wouldn't have touched the pro. Yes, that was going to be the quiz question. After blowing a test account, do you think somebody should go and then trade a pro account? The answer to that question should have been, no, that sounds kind of stupid. If anything, you should go and just fire up another test account. So that just, I think, shows how, and this all makes a little bit more sense if you watch yesterday's video, but is it a train wreck? No, I'll be walking away, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to handshake. I might take some more trades in this one. So I'm not handshaking it. Maybe I should be, but I'm not going to handshake. I'm not making any claims that I'm not going to trade my pro anymore. Again, that might still be the stupidity playing out right before our very own eyes. But I am struggling. And this is kind of why I do like prop firms, though, because I'm still making progress towards things. I'm still working on getting closer to passing new accounts. So I still have a payout. So overall, big picture wise, numbers are still, they're fine. The numbers are overall fine. But also the numbers with my kind of just my state of mind developed by, I don't know if it's I'm not quite sure. Now, to be fair, this price action got a little bit better, but like this stuff, like right here this morning, I don't know. It's, okay, let me know if this makes any sense. The price is like slow fast. Like at one moment, you could look at these numbers and it's just like stuck on like 19. Do you see that? How it's like 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. And then all of a sudden it could be like 7 points higher. See that? See that? See how it was stuck on 19 for a while and then all of a sudden it dropped like 10 points in like a second? Give me a 1. Did you guys see what I mean by that? How it was kind of stuck on 19, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19, 20, 19. And all of a sudden, boom. It was like 10 points lower. Did anybody see that? So I think that's what I mean by slow fast. Where it's like, well, crap, are you going to move it? Whoa, what? Huh? And that's just a suspicion. But I am not jiving. We have some people in the chat or in the private community. Mitmont, I think he's here. he's doing wonderful today, and I'm happy. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy for him, but I'm a little bit jealous. Like, dang, I don't know what my deal is. So I've been doing like my psychoanalyst. I'm like, okay, I'm sleeping pretty good. I don't think it's a sleep thing. Am I stressed out about numbers? I mean, no, the house, I think we're fine with the house, right? I mean, and I say think because if you ever built the house before, you know, it's hard to get any sort of like actual numbers because there's changes along the way and there's this and there's that, material costs, all that. But I'm like, no, I don't think there's anything like that going on. So I don't know. And again, I'm not trying to sound, I know I sound whiny. I know I do. But I'm just trying to just share this with you guys. I mean, okay, yeah, there is the greedy sense where it does help. It does. It helps me kind of just vent a little bit. But also just to know that I can't speak for everybody, but if you ever get the impression that a trader anywhere, like on whether that's social media or just anywhere, it's like, man, they are on point at all times. Just be a little careful of that because trading, it can get rough at times. The thing with that though, I just wanted to bookmark it with this is, but I also hope there's some encouragement. Yeah, things can get rough. Yeah, I'm in a funk, but it's not like a funk has to be massive destruction, thousands of dollars gone. It doesn't have to be that either. So that is where, and I know I'm preaching to the choir for many of you, but if you're not in futures and prop firms, truly consider it because it is a great way. Because I've been in these funks before prop firms, and money can add up quickly against you if you know what I mean. But right now, yeah, I've cooked accounts. Yes, this was my third cooked account this week already. But it's not like it's massive destruction from a numerical standpoint. So, So take a little bit of comfort that, yeah, you'll go into funks. Yeah, it can get rough. But funks and rough, and it doesn't have to mean absolute financial destruction either. I don't do tournaments, Fun Uncle. Maybe I should. From the business standpoint, I don't. I'm kind of an old time. I probably couldn't have gotten it anyways. But yeah, those things, they're not worthless. They're not worthless. From a business standpoint, it makes a lot of sense. Get some name, out there. But I mean, are those things actually proving anything? No. And that goes both ways. To the winner of that tournament, does that mean they're a good trader? No. To the first loser of that tournament, does that mean they're a bad trader? No. Those sorts of things are like, okay, let's see who can get luckiest with their YOLOs here. Because, I mean, you got to go big. You got to go, yeah, I mean, you're trying to crush people. You're trying to score big numbers. Fair enough. But, like, I would not, like I said, just because somebody's first out, I would disagree with the logic, oh, they were the first out, therefore they're a bad trader. No, I don't agree with that. Just like I don't agree with, oh, they won, therefore they're a good trader. Now, it could be. Maybe the person's out because they're a bad trader. That is a possibility. I'm just not saying that is like the for sure conclusion. Just like the person that wins, they could very well be a good trader. I'm not saying they're not a good trader. I'm just saying it could also just be they happen to YOLO the best and, they're in the right spot at the right time. Illuminated Empire. But no, I've never done tournaments. I would probably be okay now. But I think tournaments, if anything, just... Some people are good at it. Some people can parcel things off. Like, okay, I'm going to do this tournament and I'm going to act like an absolute degen. I'm not going to really follow any sort of my normal rules. But for me, I'm not terrible at it, but I don't know. I'm not great at really parceling things off. And I talked about this before with like demo trading. To like go and demo trade for me, I think that's more risk than anything because all I'm going to do in like a strictly demo account is I'm going to go with like 30 NQs. I'm going to behave in just terrible, unadulterated ways. And then it's like, okay, hopefully that doesn't bleed into my actual trading. But if people, some people are very good. They can they can, not parcel. I guess that's a way. What are the things that divide an office? Cubicle. You know, like the cubicles. They can cubicle their mind, and they're like, okay, right now I'm in the tournament cubicle, mass degeneracy, mass aggression, risk management, nah. And then they can hop into a separate cubicle and be totally fine. My mind's not quite that good. Partition, yes, thank you. They can partition their mind off. Compartmentalize, yes, there we go. I've been struggling a lot because I'm still holding a lot of bad trades too long. It's my ego saying I need to hold. It will come back. Yeah, I mean, Bobus, that you're. I mean, welcome to the club. You're just you just don't want to take a loss. But hey, losses are part of trading. Are you in America, Bobus? Are you American? Yeah, and that's the problem with America too, right? It's a good. I mean, the American attitude is good in like 99% of life. Never give up, don't surrender, we'll figure it out. Let's hustle and grind, all this sort of stuff. But like in trading, that's no. Don't try to figure it out. Don't try to fix it. Wave the white flag. Just give up. Just quit. Again, wait, and you call yourself an American? And yeah, in trading, just quit. Be a good quitter. If you're wrong, quit. Because there's always going to be another opportunity around the bend. I like the 50K and the 150K, Lenny. But that is you may absolutely hate those. If you were to say, Clay, where would you say to start? I would say to start with the 50K. Does not mean you end up on the 50K. Maybe you end up on the 75K. Maybe you love the 25K. Maybe you love the 100K. Yeah, exactly, uncle. Fun uncle. Trading at the end of the day is not really necessarily about thriving. You've got to survive first. And if you survive, yes, you'll have those opportunities where you can thrive. And that's where I'm at right now. I don't remember the last time on stream where I've had to show up back to back feeling like this. Some of you are probably like, what are you talking about? That was like last week. Hopefully not. Okay, 5 minute looking pretty. So there's my day. It's just, I don't know what's going on with my life right now. I was telling the members of the private community, I've asked myself multiple times this morning, what am I doing with my life? So that's what kind of day it is. What am I doing with my life type of day? I have hey, let's go, Chris. Very good, Chris. Very good. Yes, that is good racehorse model, which is allowing you to. I like I said, it's a weird. It's different. When people are like, well, prop firms trading, it's not it's not real trading. I'm like, okay, I don't know what is real trading. But yes, prop firm trading. It's taken me a while to kind of figure out the nuances, but it's cool. It's a product. We're trading a product. That product is called a prop account. And I would argue because of that product and the risk management, it can serve as a tool. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it, which is what you're doing, it sounds like, Chris. So good job. All right, maybe a short here. And then I can put my stop right up here, see if we can get some more continuation. Okay, I'm in. I'll mental stop that one. Keep buying till green. James, stop. Stop with the horrendous advice. That is, I'm pretty sure you're joking, but he doesn't know that you're joking. That's how you truly go kaboom in the bad sense. I am short, mainly based on the 5 minute. I don't know. I might have got a little over ambitious on this one. I think I'm okay though. Come on. Let loose. So this is what I mean. This is why I'm struggling. Notice how it's not letting loose, so I want to get out. But now all of a sudden it could just drop 20 points just like that. I think that's why I'm struggling. It's like the slow fast. It just was sitting right there. And then before we know it, the candle might be down here, which is like a 30-point move. We're at Friday lows right now, Evan? Is that what this is right now? Or we're currently at Friday lows? Yeah. Fills are definitely nicer in a prop. Yeah, I think they were. I think my pit. Yeah, there it is. They're just way up there. Do you guys have pivots that are not showing? All right. Well, I guess we are at Friday lows right now. I mean, that's the weird thing though. Like, I'm not going to call the action bad because there have been some epic moves. I mean, but it's just weird. It's weird, and I don't. Yeah. Again, I'm just speculating right now. I'm not saying this is the reason. I'm just trying to figure out why am I struggling so much this week? Oh, so okay. So also to give myself a little bit of credit, um, I had my pro account open. I'm like, all right, let me just do some mental trades. Okay, I'm gonna get in right here, and then this would be the plan. I kid you not, I would have cooked my pro account 3 times so far. Had I taken the trades that I was thinking of taking, that I just so that is, and this is nothing new if you've been here before, but that is a good trick. If you're not quite sure, just do a mental trip. Like, okay, my plan is I want to get in here and let's see what happens, and then watch and see what happens, and be brutally honest with yourself. And man, I would have cooked my account 3 times. Like I can't remember. One was like, okay, I want to buy. I'm not even gonna try because it'll be a total. I don't quite remember. All I know is like there was a couple where like, okay, let me get the pullback, and it pulled back, way too much. I'm like, oh, that would have been cooked. We were at Friday lows, but we haven't tested Friday low. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I think we're always at a low, right? Like right now, we're at the low of this candle right here. It's kind of like goes back to the if you look hard enough. Like, you can explain every rejection. So, can I explain this rejection? No, not really. Now, if it went up there and hit my 21 EMA, I could explain it. But I'm sure one of you here are using the Filipino 13 SMA. And on the Filipino 13 SMA, it probably bounced right off there. So, they can, Clay, you should add in the Filipino 13 SMA. That's like, oh, fair. That's fair. But if I did that, I'd have about 4,000 indicators on my chart right now. So yes, if you look right here, that probably rejected off the, I don't know what, the Norwegian Viking pivot point. You know that one rejected off the. Clay, do you study the charts like a technician? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Do I study the charts like a technician? Maybe. I'm not quite sure what you mean. I use charts. I use the Doxol indicator. That makes sense. Why you'd have no losses using that one. I wait for country road breakouts. Yeah, but what country roads? Are you talking West Virginia or Tennessee? I have the 1 to 400 EMA for every rejection I predict in 9 of the past 6. That's impressive. Hey, Bobos. Yeah, hopefully you're having a good day. I am long, stop loss just below the white line. Okay, well, how do you define just below? Can you give us a number? Is just below 1 point or 2 points or 3 points? That is the power of numbers. It is the ultimate black and white creator. Because right now we got gray, Krista. You got some gray in your trade plan. Nobody knows how you define just below. I use the Greek donkey. I tried that one. Too complicated for me. Well, I mean, yeah. I'm analyzing trades in the sense of I'm looking at trade, or I'm basing my trades off the chart. So yeah, I suppose I'm analyzing them. But like, am I sitting here like drawing all these shapes and pictures and using a bunch of terms and trying to sound super smart so I can call myself a technician? I mean, I'm not doing that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, I guess, per se, but hey, the Jays. NQ struggling at this 9 EMA. 9 EMA on what time frame, Arthur? Yeah, see, this is how disconnected I am. So, wait. All right, I got to lose some money real quick. I'll get another account fired up, but all right, we got to lose some money for the so really quickly, what is going on here? So we'll take Profit Trader. They have the 50% consistency rule. So that is a 50K account. 50% consistency rule. All that means is in a single day, you cannot make more than 50% of the target. The target to pass is $3,000. So for you math wizards out there, 50% of that number, half of that number is $1,500. Can't make more than that. Now, if you do, they will adjust your target up higher, so it doesn't like kill the account or anything. So that is the rule right now that I currently, because I'm not paying attention to anything in life right now, I'm in violation of. So I need to lose $125. So how do you actually do that? Well, let's go and not make our lives hard. So let's just go and do one NQ. And all I'm going to do is buy, sell, and we're going to let commissions do the work here. So buy, sell. Buy, sell. Okay, now I got to lose 40. So I better hop down to MNQs at this point. And let's just do 2 MNQ. Buy, sell. Buy, sell. Buy, sell. See, I want to drop that down and get the... if I'm good, let's see if I can get that right down into 1,500 exactly. And all I'm doing is clicking these buttons as fast as I can and let the commissions do the work. All right, now I'm at 1 MNQ. Okay. Can I get $3? Need a $3 loss here, folks. Buckle up, boys. 50 cents. Okay. This is what I've been training for my whole life. Oh! I'm the smartest man alive. That just made my day. I feel like $1 million now. I feel like a new man. I feel like a dog soul. Woo. All right, I got to fire up a new account though. So bear with me a second here. All right. All right. So anyways, for those of you that, like, if you're ever in that spot, I need to lose money, and you're like, oh man, why is it so hard to lose money? It's not, just do what I did there. Load up, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. The closer you get, then, change from NQs to then MNQ. And then change from whatever it was down to 1 MNQ eventually. That I don't know how I pulled that off. How did I only lose 50 cents? That's crazy. I'll take it though. I'll take it. Okay. There's my new one right there, Doxol. What is that? 10006. All right, here we go. Oh boy. I don't know if this one's going to survive. I really don't know if this one's going to survive the live stream. I kind of want to try to max this one out. If I'm just shooting straight with you, I sort of just want to try to max this puppy out too. But it's a fine line between entertainment and responsible trading. That's what I'm balancing. That's what I'm balancing right now. Yeah. For me, Eric, is just a tough environment in general. Which account? The Jays, my friend, dude. All right, just scroll. The Jays grab that scroll bar and drag it back like 4 minutes. Like the fact, like you'll see why I'm thinking right now you might be rage baiting me. Which account is this? Don't see anything. Like again, if you scroll back like a few minutes and then watch from there, the Jays, you'll fully understand why I think right now you might be rage baiting me. Right, you just joined. So my point stands. Scroll back, and then you'll understand why that question was like terrible timing on your part, which is made me think: are you rage baiting right now? That does seem like a key support. If this downtrend is going to continue, that is as of now. Good job, CDP. The Python and Cobra say hello. I'm surprised you made it. I don't know how you can sleep at night. Entry 301. Okay, so okay, so yeah, I knew that about you, Christy. Yeah, Christy definitely a sway trader. She don't mind. I'm gonna be holding this for the next 4 hours potentially. No, and again, nothing wrong. If you are a sway trader and you're something where your whole time can be hours on end, more power to you if it works for you. For me, that sounds like absolute torture. Again, that doesn't mean that you're wrong to do so. It's just an illustration of how everybody's kind of got a little bit of a different mental makeup. Oh boy. Oh man. I am so much. There is a massive war in my mind right now. Well, it's 2-1 right now because there's the thing that I'm always trying to juggle three things in my mind. I'm trying to juggle that this is fun, this is a business income stream, and then responsible trading. Right now, this is fun and business stream have united. They're allies, and they're saying, listen, it'd be fun to just get super aggressive, try to max this thing out. That'd be fun. And then the business one is like, and yeah, that'd make this very entertaining. So like entertainment, that's good from the business standpoint. Maybe you can grow the stream a little bigger if you get super aggressive. But then the responsible one is like, wait, fellas, this doesn't sound very responsible. So that is the current battle going on, and it's a 2v1 in my head right now. 2v1. Who wins out? I don't know. I don't know. Stay tuned, I guess. No, that's no. Thank you, Eric, but no. Don't full don't go full port. I make no promises at this point. We may just have to let the good times roll. Barcode. You mean like a sideways channel? Again, I don't mind getting aggressive. I'll take big swings. I do take big swings with an NQ, but at the open, right? Where whereas that's kind of always been my entire career. If you've watched the YouTube live, or not the live stream, but the playlist of me recording live from who knows how many. I mean, there might be over 1,000 of those videos now. Anyways, point being is those are always at the opening bell, which has always kind of been my comfort zone. This afternoon stuff, I'm not gonna say I'm terrible at it, but like, Gonna watch Argentina, Egypt. What's that? Argentina, Egypt. What do you mean? What is that? I don't understand. What are you gonna watch them do? What? World Cup. What's that? I'm American. I don't care about world. What's the World Cup? Huh? People watch that thing? Huh? The world. Who bothers with that? I have not watched. Yeah. Well, okay. So here's that was supposed to be a joke, right? America's now out. I'm American, so like hence like who cares about what the World Cup? There was supposed to be a joke baked in that. I don't know if everybody connected those dots or not. Anyways, I did play soccer up until sixth grade. Not that that means so I don't really know a whole lot. In fact, I don't really know anything about soccer. But I'm pretty sure. Again, I'm open. I'm open to the idea that maybe I'm wrong here. But my confidence level is high. Yesterday, I was like, okay, kids, who knows? Maybe like there's some sort of historic thing taking shape. And then Fox One, they had the app on our TV that was like, oh, 3-day free trial. I'm like, okay, 3 days, great. Have not watched any games. Just been following through the headlines. I was like, okay, kids, let's watch it. Let's see what happens. So I, signed up, went through that, because especially on the TV, right, where you got to use the remote, and it's like, it's so annoying. So yeah, watched, well, almost. So fired up the game, and I thought like United States was supposed to be good. That was again, I can't say for sure but like that as far as I can tell, that was absolute like garbage. I did not make it through the whole game after the goalkeeper decided to run out to like midfield for who knows what reason and then kick his foot into the ground as opposed to the ball. After that, I'm like, I'm done. I'm out. So I went up from the basement and the kids stayed down there to watch the rest of the game. But I could not take it anymore after that. I have issues when it comes to watching sports, which is why I've had to back off Ohio State football. It's a pathetic issue. I admit I have an issue. I take it way too serious. Way too serious. I've gotten better at it. But I do have, I don't know what the name of that condition is, but whatever you take sports too serious on TV issue, condition, whatever that condition is, I have it. So I was just yelling, just embarrassment. It was an embarrassment. I was telling the kids, this is the most embarrassing thing. And then, it was rough. So, I don't know. So we have a couple possibilities. United States played normal, and then everybody they've played up into this point was just really, really bad. Or Belgium was just really, really good. Or I don't know what happened. But it was just that they did not look like a good team. Second half, there seemed to be a little bit of a difference until the goalie did his thing. And then that seems to what derailed it all. So yeah, I'm back to the normal American thing now. That's what I get. I'm like, okay, fine. Maybe I'll give soccer another try. Oh, no, garbage. So I did not make it through the whole game. And it sounds like that was a good decision on my part. But I couldn't take it. Everything. My blood pressure, everything could not take it after that goalie did what he did. I would think that we could have found a better goalie. Like somewhere in this country. Are you telling me that's the best goalie we have access to? Consider taking out. What do you mean? You already know the answer to that because you're trying to hire me to knit you a pair of underwear, and I keep telling you I'm not going to do that, sir. You freak. So let me know for those of you that have been watching. Is that like did America play bad, or is that like how they've normally been playing and Belgium was just that good, or like what's the deal? And my assessment is like a clown show. Like who are these people? Are they actually Americans? If so, they need to be deported ASAP. Like their citizenship needs to be revoked. Like I hope when that goalkeeper was walking off the field, Ice grabbed him, and I'm like, yeah, you ain't American no longer, boy. If anything, they should all be getting interviewed right now by the CIA. I think they're all spies. Like they got paid. There's like sabotage artists of some sort. They had a couple bad plays. I mean, to me, it seemed like way more than a couple. Like when you tie it up and then 17 seconds later, you let him cross the ball. It's like, what are you doing? I exactly what Eric says. I'm rooting for Ice. Who's your World Cup team? Ice. Yep. Oh man. Right off that yellow line again, by the way. Anyways, I did want to talk about the World Cup because I did finally. It was hilarious though. I've never Googled anything so quick. How do I cancel subscriptions on Roku TV? To be fair, it was pretty straightforward. But man, I'm like, nope, nope. I definitely don't want this. 3 days, yeah, I'm done. Blaming Trump completely absolves the team of being. I don't know if it was. I will say this: I'm proud of America. I did not see any of like or much of like people lying around on the ground. That one guy, he was actually out there limping. He was trying to tough through it, which I did appreciate. But there does reach to a point where it's like I appreciate your toughness, brother, but like I think you might be doing more harm than good by not being able to play at full go. So like I will say this: I did not see as much drama, flopping, and stuff like that as maybe what I thought I would see, and I definitely, at least the parts I watched, didn't see it a lot on America's part at all. So from that point of view, America, I like to see that. And I will say the one guy from Belgium who was laying and acting like his leg fell off, he did actually leave. So, okay, fine. Fine. It's the people that act like their legs have been blown off by shrapnel that then 7 seconds later are running around at full sprint. Those are the people that I'm like, you should be ashamed of yourself. Gas went up 50 cents a gallon. Yes, it did. Yeah, he tried to stick it out too long, and then we threw up on ourselves. Yeah, that goalkeeper again. I'm getting into politics, and I'm gonna run on the platform of having him deported. But yeah, I am yeah, I literally have I had very little interest in the World Cup to begin with, even when United States was in it. But now I I can't say I'd be a bold faced, dog faced, pony faced soldier liar if I said I cared at all about the World Cup at this point. I don't. All right, what are we gonna do here? Are we gonna get spicy or what's going on? It's amazing that you have to pay to stream it. I mean, I don't mind that. I mean, how much does anybody know how much did Fox pay to get the rights to it? They owe their shareholders a return on investment. Yeah, yeah. There's just again, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think, don't get me wrong, those guys are athletic out there. There's athleticism, all that sort of stuff. But I just think okay, I don't know. That's a tough one. What's more exciting, baseball or soccer? I might lean to soccer actually on that one. But like basketball versus football, what's more exciting to watch? Yeah, I think I'd go with probably football and basketball. Again, hockey, I'd say you have to give the advantage of hockey. Like if soccer people could check, like if slide tackle and all that stuff they did was like okay, like they do in hockey, like hey, it's okay to try to run and like knock that person over. I think that could catch on a bit quicker in America. As someone who breathes soccer, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. If you're a massive soccer fan and you're in America, yeah, that's got to be a tough place to be. Correct, but FIFA paid them 1.7 to broadcast it. Okay, so how did Fox get selected then? Oh yeah, MJ, I will give that to. I want to try to be as fair as possible. Shout out to games being pretty efficient. Football, without doubt, I agree, has become an absolute joke. I understand why. But the amount of commercials and ads, it's at least soccer is that running clock and like very few commercials. You can count on basically right around 2 hours ish. So yeah, that is true. Shout out to soccer in that regard. I did appreciate that. Wow. Okay. That's quite the turnaround. Yeah, I mean everything's got pros and cons. Like I said, it's just but from the business standpoint, well, I had a buddy. Some of you guys from the community know him, Nate Wilson. Um, but he's probably the most unique guy that I've interviewed for my podcast, and I've actually become like literal friends with him. Like he has come to my house before, I've gone to his, so like we're like actual like real life friends. But anyways, he's also like a super unique profession. He's a basically a sports like he's an investment banker but for sports teams. So like if so and so wants to buy a sports team, like his firm, very niche, will like help set up the transaction. So like when Michael Jordan bought a portion of what was that, the Charlotte Bobcats or something, like he literally gave a presentation to Michael Jordan and was just like kind of walking through the investment metrics of it all. And he called this out years ago. And now I mean it was but it made some sense. He's like sports teams and sports in general, they're only going to become more and more valuable, right? Like when you look at the value of like an NFL team, I mean, they used to pretty much be money losing endeavors. Like they were for rich people that would buy a team and you just lose money, but who cares? It was kind of like a boat, right? Like it's disposable income. But now they are literal investments that have grown massively in value and will only continue to grow. And his whole point was because sports are the only thing now that people have to watch live. Therefore, from an advertisement standpoint, the value to advertisers now is insane because nothing else works, right? Everything else is on streaming. Nobody wants to stream a sport after it's already happened. So his whole thing is just like, yeah, it's all advertising dollars because sports is the only thing now that people will want to watch live. They will put up with ads, right? Because the trade off to them is worth it. Yeah, ads are annoying, but it'd be way more annoying to watch just like this game after it's happened, and then I risk figuring out what's already happened. Like it's just the trade off. But everything else, it's like what do I care? I don't care if I don't want to watch. Like I grew up, right? A lot of us. Seinfeld was what I think Thursdays. Seinfeld's was what Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So like if you wanted to watch Seinfeld, you had to show up at 8 p.m. Eastern because there was no streaming, and then you'd have to watch those ads. But those days are long gone. And that's just a long way of saying it makes sense why there are so many commercials in football because those franchises are that they're banking. They're banking. That's where they're making their money. And I would assume it's the same for a lot of. Okay, now I'm moving over to football, like the other term for soccer, like what? Who's Madrid? Like Madrid and like Manchester United. What are those franchises worth? I'm assuming billions of dollars, right? Why? Why are they worth billions of dollars? Because people want to watch that stuff live. I don't know if can soccer firm or can football. Okay, I have to use soccer. Can soccer firms be as much or franchises be as much as NFL? Because again, soccer they don't have as many commercials though. Maybe that's why they have so many patches on their jerseys. So, anyways, yeah, I agree. The ads in football and commercials in football are insanity, but it's not going to get any better. It's if anything, it's only going to get worse. Drew carries. All right. All right. We might get spicy here. Oh, did I miss it? I did miss it. Doggone it. Yeah. So right here, again, this is quick research, but this is what I mean. Dallas Cowboys are worth 13 billion. Manchester United worth 7.8 billion. Oh, Real Madrid. That's who I was thinking of, right? That's there we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah. See, this European, they make ton of money. Mm. Woo! Woo! Okay, okay. Whether that's okay, that's Forbes. So yeah, maybe Europe soccer is king over across the pond, but here ain't got nothing. Yeah, exactly, and that's only the Dallas Cowboys. To be fair, they're probably the most iconic. So I don't know, like what the least. Well, to be fair though, isn't Real Madrid and Manchester United kind of the two iconic ones in the world of soccer? I mean, if somebody like me knows, I would assume those are the big ones. To like a non-soccer fan to know who Real Madrid and Manchester United is, I would assume they're the biggest. Okay, I'm looking for a short here. Look in the 5 minute. Got this. I mean, that's quite the candle right there. So I'll try to had NFL had top five. But that again, that does sort of make sense because with the structure of football, you can squeeze in a lot more commercials. Okay, here we go. Maybe I'm about to get cooked here. Okay, I'm in. See if we can get a bit of a pullback here. Okay, 220 on that one. That was 4 NQ. Onwards to 1500. Hey, this is Brett with Team Logic. Huh? Kind of scam you running here, boy. Oh, wait, it's a voicemail?
Hey, this is Brett with Team Logic. Please return my call at 615-252-7.
Team Logic? What kind of scam is that? Who's Team Logic? Mark, you gotta scroll back. How we arrived at this point, I don't have the brain power to. I cannot go through it again. So yeah, you can either scroll back or it is what it is. Oh, that was a legendary bowel movement. Team Logic. Who is Team Logic? Phone call. Oh, ew. That could. Oh, wait. Now I'm actually confused. Was that real or no? Oh no, I don't think so. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I did call somebody a while ago, and they never like I submitted something to them. Who? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Legendary. It's like, hey, Bella. Yeah, I saw their IT company based out of Iowa, so but I don't remember calling them. So yeah. Hi Clay, how did I go today? My day's been. I've had better days. Hey, Bluefish. All right, thinking of a long here. Thinking of a long here. We're pushing for 1500. Hey, Krista. If it dies, it dies. Got a feeling the 14 EMA on the 1 minute is going to help support. Oh, okay. Oh crap! I'm scalping shorts here. Uh oh, Evan. Uh oh. Uh oh. Is S&P 500 only daily support? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah, exactly, Winther. Agreed. Guy, thank you, Jimmy. Got the reference. Man, TA, where have you been? Okay, I'm in. Let's see this breakout. Come on. 680, okay. Onwards! Is this a short here? This might be a short. Fake breakout. This could be a fake breakout short here. You been busy? All right, well. I mean S&P on daily support. Are you asking if it's on daily support, or are you telling me it's on daily support? So this action is, yeah. What's gold up to? Can we sling around some gold or what? 2? That distance between those two numbers is 2? Yeah, I think I need gold a little bit more than that. Is oil doing anything? Probably not. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. That's terrible. Look at this distance between these two numbers is 8 cents. Remember back in the day, like a month ago, when like this distance here would be like $3? Is it on daily support? No. I don't see any daily support. No. Right now, SPY seems kind of be in the middle of no man's land right now. Look at silver. I'm not looking at silver ever again. Don't even, no, I'm not even. Oh my goodness, it's still stuck right here? Yikes. What kind of movement is this? I was thinking, yeah, I should probably take oil off. Take off oil and replace it with baby oil. What is baby baby oil up or down today? That's the oil that I actually care about. I know Kyle, he only trades baby oil. That's the only chart that's on his screen. I mean, I guess it is breaking out, so I guess I was right, but this is like, I don't even know, what do we call this? Like a slow motion breakout? Oh, no, Tori, it's something, yeah, Kyle was just telling us about how he likes to trade baby oil futures. I mean, there are so many, for all I know, there are baby oil futures. Is that do we have baby oil futures? Again, TA, you got to scroll back. I'm not going to go over why how I got to this point right now is it's too long to explain. This is why TA, you got to show up on time, my boy. Got to show up on time. You can't walk into the meeting late and start to demand that I repeat myself. Got to show up early, right? I want you to work on this from this point forward in your life, TA, showing up on time to things. I don't know why you were late. Irrelevant. But Clay, I was saving an old woman. I don't know. That's not a good enough excuse. Clay, there's a dog up in or not a dog up in a tree. Cat up in a tree. Oh, Doc Soul. Okay. Is this a former area of support right here? Do we get some sort of short? Maybe. Or not. Okay. So that was the true breakout. Evan, are you okay? Evan was talking about like scalping shorts around here. Evan, blink twice if you're okay. Uh-oh. Somebody chuck on Evan. Evan messy. Getting messy. Are you holding and hoping again? There's olive oil futures. What is yellow line on my chart? That's just an area that I thought could be resistance. Was wrong. FIFA made right. That's what I. That's what I thought, Jason. Fox paid FIFA 3.3 billion, right? I cut it. Hey, good job, Evan. Well, that's good because I know last week you had some holding hopings, but yeah, I'm glad you didn't do that. Good job. Are the grid lines normally not there? Because I don't even notice them. Are you saying they're normally not there? Hey, good job, Bullish. I scalped 2 times short. Oh, really? I don't know. How do I get rid of them? Well, if you tell me how to get rid of them, I will get rid of them. If it's driving you nuts, Dented, I'll get rid of them for you. Because I don't care. I'm completely indifferent. Chart settings grid at top. This? No, that can't be it. Oh, this one right here, I bet. No. This? You were there before? Where? View settings. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. One minute and 200 SMA risk right off 4 candles now. Yeah, like I said, former area of support right here. Classic former area of support. Now behaving as general resistance right there. Click chart settings and uncheck grid. Where are chart settings, you dented baboons? Okay, chart settings. Grid. Doxol. I didn't even, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Dented, you have OCD issues. If that was bothering you, you have like, I don't know what kind, I'm pretty sure it's OCD, but you have some sort of issue. You need to get into the doctor's office ASAP. That's right, Corey Jenkins. Always green. Don't even know what red is. So usually my grid's off. I can't say I even noticed that. What's at 501? Oh, the VWAP? Is that your target? And some of you guys are quite bullish. It's gonna keep grinding up. I'm just looking at the 5 minute, and man, that's a lot of green candles in a row. Oh, did they, Mark? Gotcha. Whoa, 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 whoa. Am I about to get short here? I think so. Since you. But I'm not in a drawdown. That's the thing, Alfonso. My pro accounts, although not impressive per se, have weathered the storm and are giving me some payout. So like, and the prop or the pro account that I've had now for a while. So it is, again, overall the numbers, Alfonso. I guess it just really depends on how are you defining a drawdown. But like the way I'm looking at it is I'm not in a drawdown. But I could see how maybe you're thinking I'm in one, depending on how you are defining the situation. I appreciate it though. I appreciate what you're saying. I know it's coming from be careful, you got this type of thing. So I know it's coming from a warm and fuzzy place in your loins. So I don't know if I'm going to listen to your loins, but I'm going to listen to my loins. Listen to your loins. It's going to have to flip soon to collect orders from the downside. It's going no, nothing has to happen. No. It's going to have to flip soon. No. How many have been there? This thing has got to stop going down now. Or there's no way this thing keeps going up. It's gotta, yeah. The it's gotta voice, oh boy. Woo! That one has cooked me over the years pretty bad. The it's gotta voice. Or I'm sorry, it's gonna have to. It's gonna have to. Man, it's gonna have to stop going down here. Oh man, this thing is just ripping and roaring. It's gonna have to take a breath here and go down a little bit. Oh boy. Bullish gods, please be careful. No, you're good. I'm just letting you know for your own sake. Your own sake. I care about you, brother. I've had that voice many times. I think a lot of people, to be fair, had that voice show up here. Like, oh, come on. It's gotta be done going down here. Okay. Oh, look at all these hammers right here. It's gotta be done. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Okay, here's another hammer. Oh, it's gotta be, oh, okay, here we go. Now, granted, again, social media will be filled with everybody saying how it was so obvious. It was so obvious that was the bottom. And yeah, how can you not be up 300 points on the trade, you imbeciles? It was so obvious. That is my Achilles heart. I agree. Have you ever had Achilles heart surgery? All right, I am looking for a short up here right around this level. We basically will have the high of this candle, 50 period SMA sloping down, and maybe right around there. See, newbie once again is just proof positive why you got to show up on time. Already talked about it all, newbie. Got to show up on time, boy. I need to start to call people out for not being on time. I got to just start to hit people between the eyes. I'm not being compassionate enough. Hey, Sam. You didn't find what I was looking for. I don't know what you're looking for. I'm assuming you're looking for the Holy Grail. So none of us are surprised that you did not find the Holy Grail. I got priorities. Yeah, right. And what I'm trying to tell you is your priorities are backwards. That's what I'm trying to hint at, newbie. Hey, Nero. I was looking for Bono? What? What does that mean? Is that a pop culture reference that I should know? I mean, I know about Bono's hockey, Bono's football, Bono's, all those. Which on that topic, maybe the freakish athlete of all time, Bo Jackson. I'm not going to say I'm dying on the hill, but I'm considering that hill. The Bo Jackson hill. What a freak of an athlete. Can you imagine Bo Jackson on a soccer field? Those Europeans would be, holy smokes. Oh my goodness, that man has a big waist. Sir, that's his thigh. Okay, it is approaching. Again, I'm watching this on the 5-minute. What are we at on the MNQ? Okay, let's go MNQ here, actually. I'll build if I need to. You don't know me. Okay, in for my opening allotment. Again, we are right at the 50 SMA on the 5-minute. That's where this is based off of. We're just watching it here on the 2-minute, though. Yeah, this is what I mean by that slow, fast movement. Like, it's so slow right now, but then all of a sudden it could open up and either be like 15 points against me or in my favor. Onwards and upwards towards 1500. Yeah, the price stutter. That's a good way of kind of explaining it. Next one I'm interested in, probably will be hopping back over to NQ, is right here at VWAP. A showdown with VWAP. Pay-per-view. Who wins? The Bulls or VWAP? Pullback's looking good now. We'll see what happens. Just logged back on. Did the stream start over? I don't think so. I don't know what you mean by starting over. Now, my question to you is, what did you do when you logged off? If you went and smoked crack, which is what I'm thinking is what you did, then yeah, I could see why you would think the stream started over. So depending on what you did when you logged off before logging back on, I think that's going to help. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you hit up the meth pipe. Gotcha. Which brings me to my next point, kids. Don't smoke crack. Does the stream start at 8 a.m. Pacific? I don't know. I tell people 11 a.m. Eastern. So I don't know that translation. I'm not good at math. Attaboy, I be trading. Cooked, coked, crack, fiends love. Yeah, that's right, boy. AMS said he was a business owner, but I personally think he's one of those business owners that does his own product, if you know what I'm saying. Where have you been, IB Trading? Haven't seen you in a while, you dirtbag. Did this man just call that nice little gentleman a dirtbag? I sure did. Sure did. It's a term of endearment around here. If I call you a dirtbag, it means actually I love you. That's what it actually means. It might reject VWAP for about 40 points. Well, I'd be all for it rejecting VWAP for 40 points if it can get up there. All right, I got to get my pivots here. Use the Jocko trick. There they are. Oh, Doc Soul. Look at this. Pivot and V. Okay, not. Do I split the difference there? I might split the difference. Egypt up 1-0 and what? What are you talking about? New job, new bag. I had to trade props during the day, but. Oh, that's the disappointment. I mean, congrats on your new job. But I will be calling your employer soon and making up a story to get you fired, so you have to be here again. Egypt playing oh man, Egypt attacked Argentina? What are oil prices doing? What are we talking about? Why are people keep talking about country football? What? Football season's over. College season starts in about a month. College football season starts back up in a month. NFL starts a little after college. So NFL football, we got, about a month and a half? Dude, I'm loving this. I'm loving trolling all the Europeans. It's so funny. I'm gonna miss when the World Cup is done. I mean, they take it. It's so easy to just be like. It's so easy to just press their buttons right now. Exactly. I'm American. What's the World Cup, huh? Irrelevant. Don't care. I don't know why you're shocked that Egypt's up 1-0 over Argentina. Egypt has Messi. So, I mean, why wouldn't Egypt be up? When Messi plays for Egypt, of course they're going to be beating Argentina. I don't understand what's shocking about that. Okay, good. I'm glad that's what you're saying. All right, here we go. I'm going to start. Duck Soul? Did I just miss it? Was I not fast? Okay, here we go. I might be getting ready to get cooked here. If it dies, it dies. Okay. I don't know where you're going. If it dies, it dies. Are you kidding me? All right, nope, I'm not playing that game. Homie don't play that. Homie don't play that game. Nope, not gonna do it. I'm the captain of this ship, not you. All right, we'll go up there now. What a joke. Hey, good job, IB Trading. Congrats, brother. Yeah, Cap Rex, he's a little bit older. Homie don't play that. Nah. That was all very, very annoying. Especially when you're looking at 4 NQs, and this sort of movement here is plenty for the gains to add up very quickly. I don't know. These are my settings. These are my settings on the VWAP right here. New highs, SOXL. Oh, Doc Soul. Okay. This could be a short here off of VWAP if it gets rejected back down. Yeah, this is one of these either pass or bust. Either it rejects back down. All right, let's do that. And I'm passing, or I'm cooked. That red line turns blue, I'm in. When I say pass, I don't mean pass. I mean like hit the max. Max today. Max it out. I'm at VWAP's mercy. Either this thing is going to smack it back down. All right. Whoa! Shut. What was that? What was that? What was it? Did you guys see that, or is that just me? Was I the only person that spoke a new language? Okay, all right. This might just be momentum here. I don't know. What? That was nuts. I would have been absolutely cooked. Thank you that I did wait for a confirmation. There goes my 20. Goes in what kind of directions, E3? Cooked or like passing? Yep, just got cooked. That was nuts. Yeah, that cooked some people. Those are the sorts of movements why all traders need this at their desk. That is part of any trader's toolkit right there. Just made 3K on the pro. Congrats. In at the right time in the right place. Wow. That was that's what I mean by slow fast stuff. Well, if you that's all, you cooked one account and then just made 3K in a pro, sounds like the numbers are highly in your favor. Ah, Z3 bummer. My VWAP is wrong. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure how far am I supposed to roll back. There we go. In fact, it's add VWAP right now. Do I buy the pullback here? The answer is yes. I'm going to buy the pivot point. All right, at this point, I'm going to look long down there. How far back do I have to go? No. I mean, those are that's my settings right there. I like these settings. There they are. Clay, you got to go back to 1985 to have your VWAP reset. Huh? Yes, exactly. Thank you, Nathan. That's what I mean by slow fast. That's a good way of describing it. It's just like, okay, we're not actually fast. Whoa, hey. Yeah, that's like slow fast. That's exactly it. That's why I hate this action. Okay, just made the loss back. Good job, brother. All right, do I try right here? Oh, Dark Soul. See, the problem with this is if these orders in all actuality, yeah, I'm going to want to get filled here, but my average price is going to be like down here because it's going to be like slippage because it's so jumpy. That's the thing where it's almost better to just get filled on the offer. McKay, you don't have to. Hey, I was in the middle of reading that, McKay. Everything you read, I was like, okay, I can see that. All right. If it dies, it dies. Let's see if we can get the rejection here. Ideally, it spikes here, and then just nothing. I'm not asking for anything big, but a modest 40-point spike right back down. These Trump Vs are always weird. What's a Trump V? Has Trump been tweeting? Is this created by Trump? I guess I don't know. Is he speaking right now or something? No problem. Your grammar was good enough. Sellers at 557. Well, I mean, I'm looking to get short there, so that's kind of good, right? if there are sellers at 557, isn't that good for me that I'm looking to short? Can't find my pipe. Oh, you found it already. Again, Alfonso, if I'm looking to short, sellers are a good thing, right? If you're like, man, there's a bunch of buyers up there. Are you sure you want to buy? Or are you sure you want to get short when there's a bunch of buyers? That would be sketchy. But I'm trying to short there. And you're like, there's a bunch of sellers up there. That's good for me, isn't it? I mean, maybe McKay, but like, I guess I don't know what a Trump V is. I was assuming a Trump V is like the price is going one direction and then Trump says something and it goes right back up. But that's why I asked, is Trump speaking right now? I really don't like all this consolidation right below it. Oh, okay, okay. I got you. Sorry, I didn't know you were talking to the whole chat. Fair enough. I thought you were talking to me. But no, you're just talking to the whole chat. Fair enough. Gotcha, McKay. Gotcha. Well, right. Yeah, keeping the West wild. But like, surely, if someone's like, man, there's a bunch of buyers there, I don't think it'd be like, oh, that looks like a good short then. I'm pretty sure you want to be putting yourself into environments where there are a lot of sellers. Can the sellers be eaten through? Of course they can. But like, I'd much rather be throwing myself into an environment where there's quote unquote lots of sellers as a short, as opposed to throwing myself into a situation as a short where there's lots of buyers. Okay, here we go. Maybe kind of, sort of. Let's see what happens. Are we about to do this? Are we about to do this? I hesitated, and now I'm paying the price. That would have been a nice scalpy scalp with 4 NQs. Am I about to get long here? I'm about to go into dented mode. For some reason, this thing just seems to only want to go up right now. It feels very dented to go long here. But is it? Is it? Once again, I could try either the max or dies. Right here. Rejection down does this, even if it comes down to VWAP, I'm golden. You're a trade a short right now? Better not short. Yeah, that's a good reminder. A lot of people are not aware of that. That is true, AMS. Good. Yes, check. You might have reward points. You might have a free account. Make sure you do. I can't remember what it is because you would still have to pay the activation. So make sure you save up for like or use points on like a 100K account. There's something that you have to keep. I don't remember what it is though. I'm out. Yeah, good job, Christy. You did call stuff out ahead of time, so very good job, Christy. I appreciate that. Well done. I think I just should go long though. I mean, this thing is only grinding higher at this point. Let it pull back a little bit. That's what I'm doing. I better come down to VWEP though. All right. There we go. All right. Looking to get long at the green line. Just going to try to play the trend, but let it pull back a little bit. Ooh, that 5 minute. If I could just get short, that 5 minute is looking juicy. Yeah, just I don't want to outfancy myself. Today feels like a day where it could be one where like it just cooks me. Like it just does one of those big shoot, movements down. Okay, here we go. Maybe trying to buy the pullback. People just tell me, Clay, just buy the pullback in a trend. Okay, here's an upwards trend. Here's a pullback. I'm gonna just buy it. Come on, keep coming down. Keep coming down. No, no, don't bounce up. No, 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 no. That's gonna change things. Don't do it. We're still okay right now. Kind of, sort of still okay. Now I don't like it. Now I don't like it. Doggone it. I got long at 260. It's a good trade. That's a good trade. I mean, you only left like 600 points on the table. That's a good trade. All right. Should I trade ES? Is ES good? Let's see. What's Ooh, Doc Soul. Okay, we got a short here. This 200 SMA, it's being annoying. Where is it? Here you go. Private community. Yeah, I don't like this upper shadow now. Yeah. I guess I could have. Okay, if it wants to go down and hit, yeah, but that's where this. I'm talking to myself right now. That's where the slippage will get you. All right. I might just try it here. If it bounces off the pivot point, great. If not, Cook City. Okay, here we go. I am. Okay, never mind. Okay, we'll look for the play pullback here. This is getting rough. This is cooking people here. Strong uptrend, and this pullback is now we're at about a 60-point pullback. So depending on people's position size, 60 points is plenty to cook you. Now, if you're doing one or two MNQ, you're still hanging in there, but oh man, it's whispering. It's whispering. Get long. That's what it's whispering. Oh wow, ES very nicely right off the VWAP. I'm waiting to see this candle. This candle's got 22 seconds before it's done. I want to see what candle forms, and then I will make my final decision. So we got about 12 seconds. So if this candle immediately starts to come back down, I'll grab it long. But I don't want to see it come up and then down. It's gotta drop right now. So far we're good. We're good. Okay. Possibly, maybe. Oh, okay. Well, if it's going to bounce right off VWAP this time, then so be it. Good. I am looking to get long at the green line. Because it's closed off the crackheads. That's why. Oh. Hey, what's up, Brian? Oh, if you quit, we'd love to have you. If you can put down the devil's dust, go for it. This action is enough to dry. I mean, all right. I think this thing wants to curl upwards at this point, but I might be getting suckered in. Maddie dented. Well, this is not good for the confidence. Was thinking about getting along here, and right now I don't want to say I'd be cooked, but it'd be not doing well. All right, I'm gonna try it right there. You're done trading for the day. All right, Kevin. This is where you either feel so smart or so stupid. Because I've been waiting for a pullback, waiting for a pullback. Let the price come to me. And if it comes down here and gives me a nice little bounce, I'm gonna feel so validated that I was patient. I'm gonna feel so smart. But if I wait all this time, and then I just get cooked, it's like one of those things where it's like absolute tilt inducing. To be patient for so long and then you just get punched in the face, it's like, what's the point? Screw it. Right? Who I think a lot of us probably have that voice. What's the point? Screw it voice. And something that I've learned over my journey is one of those things that will generate the what's the point? Screw it voice is when you wait, you're patient for a long amount of time, and then boom, you get punched in the face. You're like, what's the point? I was patient, I did what I was supposed to, and I got cooked. Screw it. This is the 21 EMA. You're welcome. Ugh. Is anybody long right now? This pivot point, I don't know. Should I be getting in right now? I'm just conflicted because I told myself, no, just wait for the pullback here. But I don't know, is maybe the pullback, maybe this is the bottom, which that would make sense. We have the pivot point right there. So maybe it's yet 512. I don't know. I might join the baboons in the room here. The 5 minute does look good. It does look good. It's not moving. Whoa. Okay. I don't know if that was my platform or what, but my platform. Okay. Now let's check my internet real quick. I think my internet's fine. Okay. That definitely froze up for a second there. So now. Okay. That was instant. That was instant. All right. I don't know. Maybe I guess just okay. It doesn't seem like there's any follow through to it. Okay, this is what I'm doing. We need another 40 some seconds for the 5-minute candle to be done. We'll have back to back hammer candles. So then this candle here, if it drops back down here, I will get long. But I want to first just see how the 5-minute closes, which is in about 30 seconds. Is this a bull flag? I mean, you tell me, brother. I just work here. I'm just the baboon. Okay, there we go. It's got to come down right now, though. I don't want to see it keep coming up, or else that's going to make the 5-minute just not look so good. All right, this one is about to sucker me in. I can feel it. It's like I waited all this time for the long. It didn't quite come down, and here it goes. So do I just get in here with the target right there? Or is that just me totally Is it about to just be like, come on, come on? All right. Boom or bust on this one. Here we go. I'm in. Let's see if the upwards momentum can bail me out here or not. Not looking so good. Right here is the number. If that goes to below 0, it will be game over. See, that's how quick it can happen. You're patient, you're patient, and then the market just suckers you in, and then just like that. Oh, you're in now. See ya. Adios, muchacho. No, I don't believe you. There's no way. You're just teasing me. Yeah, I mean, it's not over yet, but it's not looking so good. Nice to see that it did maintain that pink line. But not feeling too spicy about it. Again, these slow. Look at this thing. Look how tiny this candle is. Then all of a sudden it'll just open up. The slow fast action is just not my vibe. No. Now, I think I'm the one getting spanked here. Oh, let's see. I think it's just teasing me, though. I think it's just teasing me. Uh, Come on. Don't you dare. They're only giving me partials up there? Are you serious? You couldn't even film me the whole... Oh, my goodness. See, this is just where it's like such garbage action. It gave me partials. What a crock. Oh, boy. All right, well, I'll add these back in and... So, just... That's what it's like pulling teeth. It's like pulling teeth right now. Push, you dirty rat. I'm calling you what you are. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Yeah, you like to be called names, don't you? You dirty little filthy rat. Little scumbag. Yeah, oh, you like that, don't you? Yeah, that's right. You're filthy. Okay, alright, maybe not. Okay, alright. For real, though, just push up a little bit more. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Filthy, flea-ridden rat. Look at this action. All right, I can't. Go! I know as soon as I get out, it's going to rip. I don't care anymore. Go ahead. Go ahead. You own me. You own me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Blast off. If you're in long, you're about to make a lot of money. You're about to make a lot of money. Just please, all I ask, can I have a flight or can I have a ride in your private jet that you're about to be able to afford? Absolute garbage action. Or a double top. Are we looking at a double top here? Could be. Could be. Might be. Might be taking it. Especially if this starts to come down, we could be looking at an interesting situation. Ooh, Doc Soul. Uh-oh. Am I about to do it? Are we about to try the double top here? Might be. Good job, Marius. Very good comeback. Well done, sir. That's a great feeling. Like the fact that you may not even made any money, but just gotten your drawdown back. I mean, it's that's where I'm at. Like even the fact that I have a pro account today, let alone slightly in the green, man, that feels like $1,000,000. So that's got to feel good, Amarius. Good job. Because eyeball, I'm trying to bring in people that are not part of futures. I don't want people to know that I'm trading futures. Because the ultimate goal of the stream is to smack people that day trade options or day trade stocks and say, hey, there's a better way. There's a better way. And if those people see NQ, they're going to be like, oh, well, I don't trade whatever that is. I'm looking to do a bait and switch. Well, not really a bait and switch because I'm not actually saying I'm trading stocks. I'm not saying anything in that regard. So no, bait and switch isn't quite it. But even if it was, I think it's justified. That's how good day trading futures in a prop firm is. Price action looks good to me. Cool, Cody. I'm glad you're jiving well with it, brother. Yeah. That is like, yeah, that's, but it's not a bait and switch because, yeah, my to be fair, my title is just, it doesn't say what I'm trading. I am buying. I will get long down here. And if it dumps on me, it dumps on me. It is what it is. All right, see you later, McKay. Good job on your day. Is this going to trade sizes for... Yeah, no. That's today, that's what it is. It's like slow fast. It's like, oh, okay, here we go. Maybe. See, one time it bounced, or two times it bounced directly off the pivot point. Then we have two fake breaks. So do I choose the bounce directly off it, or do I choose the fake break? I'm going to choose the fake break. Come down here. There we go. There we go. So, which means it will probably choose to bounce right off of the pivot point if it comes down here. No. Come straight down. Do not gum up and then come down. Do not do that. I cannot wait until this stupid World Cup is over. My good friends like Todd, they're not even hanging out because of this stupid World Cup. At what point do the World Cup games stop being shown during my live stream? I'm sick and tired of it. The live stream is taken away from my friends. Right there, Exhibit A, Todd. It's halftime. Oh, okay. Cannot wait for this thing to be over. Crazy. What's the score, though? Somebody here said Egypt was up 1-0. Oh no, I'm used to you hanging out. I'm used to you hanging out. But thank you. I'm glad you do use code Clay. Dude, yeah. Of course. Again, JJ, if you were here on time, I made the admission earlier that the funk that I'm kind of in right now, I didn't even feel like being here. The only reason literally I showed up was because, I mean, you guys are fun. It's like fun to shoot the breeze. It's you know, it's a good time. Which is why people like, when, buy. Okay, so Cody, oh, wait, I think I recognize that name. This dude's been here before as a troll, if I remember right. Let's see, now I'm curious. Oh, yeah. Who could forget a face like that? Yeah. Okay, do you want me to, what do you want? Do you want a timeout or a ban, Cody? Who could forget a face like that? It's in the mail, JJ. Oh, wait. Okay. He's giving us a number. 520 long, cool. What about a stop, brother? Can you at least give us that number too? Long 520, okay. It's kind of going against you right now, but where's your stop at? Is he about to, am I about to respect this guy? Am I about to respect this guy? I mean, he's down about 15 points right now, but that's okay. Nobody's perfect. Nobody has winning trades. Cody, where's your stop at? Oh, come on, man. Oh, he's gone silent. He's gone silent. So he's probably waiting to see if this bounces upwards. And if it turns into a winning trade, so he can say, see, I told you so. But notice how when it was going against him, he went silent, would not give us a stop. Why? Well, because he doesn't want to be held accountable of where he could be knocked out. Not a coincidence that when it was going against him and I was asking for a stop, he went silent. $520, $942. Wait, what? 29, 520, 29, 40. Okay, you got a typo. You got a typo. You got a typo. Okay, well, you were coming across as a troll. When you just type buy, that's what trolls do, right? But hey, I will step back. You just gave three numbers. You just gave three numbers. So that is to be respected. A little bit too much in hindsight for my liking, but still nothing crazy. Yeah, it is in the chat now. But no need to try to gaslight where, what? I showed up and said buy. I'm not. That's what trolls do, right? But again, I've eased off the gas pedal. A little late, a little almost like, let's see if this thing, yeah. But watch what? There's nothing to watch. You probably, in all actuality, got stopped out right there. You see what I mean about trolling? Watch this. Could it get any more broader than that? Do you see what I mean, Cody Gifford? Watch this. Do you realize how now you can say anything and be right? Yeah, I know you said you sent your stop after this move right here. It would have been way more convincing had you sent it before this move right here. So we could have seen if you would have actually survived that move down there. The purest form of troll is one. Ooh, that's deep. Good job. Good job, Keith. This overnight low is being an absolute beast. All right. Well, now you know. Now you know, Cody, that moving forward, getting those numbers up and ahead of time is way better than doing it kind of. But that's fine. That's fine. All right. Do I try a short here? Maybe. Because let's face it, if this is now a range, and I'm not calling anybody crazy, if you're calling this the new range that we're in, trade the range, folks. Okay, well, good, Cody. I'm glad. But maybe tone down the watch this, buy. Little more details, the better. Like, none of us still know what we were supposed to be watching when you said watch this. All right. I might try the short here, top of the range. We're not there. We're not quite to the 1500, but we are within a trade, like a striking distance trade. If I can time one up well, we could this is NQ. It can add up quick. You're holding for the breakout. All right. Well, Kevin, to be fair to Cody, my mentorship program has been around since, even before 2013. But for argument's sake, since 2013. So yes, it makes perfect sense that Cody, it's perfectly plausible that Cody could say, yeah, 7 years ago, I did your stuff. Given the stuff has now officially been around for 13 years. Yes, I'm old. I'm old. I'm old and cranky. So, yeah, there's nothing that he said there, Kevin, that is out of place. I got my pro account back into the green. Oh, good job. Nice job, Z3. Well, I guess I just mean I am old relative to the whole, like, I don't know. The whole, I don't know what occurred. I don't know if it was AI and people just getting super lazy and using AI to, like, create a course and then selling them and people being like, this is an absolute garbage. I don't know what happened, but, like, at some point, the whole course selling, okay, I can't talk right now. Maybe a short here. Let's see. Or are we about to break out? Am I about to get long here again for the breakout? Risky, because yes, history is showing us rejections. But if I can get that breakout, you got to think it's got a chance. Even if I get in a long right here, 50 up to, I'm trying to do some math, yeah. Good old Pam's plant. I don't know how long, you duck soul. Am I about to buy, or am I going to short? This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get short, but only if it comes down to 550. Okay. I'm checking something over on the 5 minute real quick. Sorry. Yeah, very dangerous. 550. Well, not dangerous. I mean, it could work. If this is a fake breakout, this could go well. Okay, looking to get short at the red line. Mainly based on the 5 minute. I'm in. Come on. Come on. Ducks. Ah! Onwards and upwards to 1500. Thought I had it. Thought I had it. All right. We're getting close, folks. We're getting close. We're getting close. What's the math on that? We need what? $265? $265? $265. Oh, crap. Okay. I blame all of you. You guys got to remember to give me the time. All right, Clay, remember to check the timestamp so I can refer people back to my day. If you go back to the 15-minute mark, I explain my day. I don't want to even think about it or talk about it again. I need $300 more for my first payout. All right, Steel Dan. Well, come on along, brother. Just pull up those 4NQ. You'll be... I'm kidding. I should. What's the math on that, Mark? You want to do the math for me real quick? How many points do I need on 4NQ? Mark is right. That's what the responsible thing to do would be. Oh, Matt already did it. 3.5 points. So how many ticks is that? That is, let's see. 3 times 4 is 12, and then you need a half. So is that 14 ticks? Can somebody confirm my math? 14 ticks, is that what I need? Can I get a check on the math? 14 ticks is what I need, right? Hello? Dude, 3.5 points is kind of hard on a day like today, though. This thing barely budges a point. Hey, Matt or Mark, can you guys confirm? 14 ticks? Thank you, Daddy-O. That's a cool name. Daddy-O Dragon Slayer. All right, let's see here. ATM. Name. Soul. All right, Doc Soul, we need ticks. I just want a target price. I just want to take profit only, brother. How many ticks? 14. Do I just go with 6? What would 6? How many points do I need if I had 6 contracts? Nah, we'll go with 4. We'll go with 4. Okay. Duck Soul. All right, here we go. All right, yeah, that seems... Well, crap, no, I didn't necessarily want it right there. All right, here we go. You guys got commissions factored in too? You dented baboons? Yeah, good job, Cody. Okay, that's with commissions. All right, thank you. All right. Oh, all right, here we go. Here's the Duck Soul. I'll try it right here. Right here. Right at that 200 SMA if it wants to get up there. Let's see if we can get a quick little rejection. Okay, Dan, they told me that they already factored in commissions. 2 1/4. Ooh, Duck Soul. That meant, ooh. Ew, that's kind of tempting to maybe just go with that. Well, thank you, Eddie. I'm glad you're enjoying. Okay, maybe I just do it right here. Okay, so that is with commissions. Okay. Matt and Mark, if you guys did not do the proper math and I take this trade, oh, Ducks. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's try it right here. Pull back off of the 21 EMA. We also have this little consolidation area right here. Okay, here we go. Entry is green line. That'll be my take profit. What are we going for? 3.5 points? Thanks, Matt. Okay, here we go. If you hear any gunshots out your window, don't call the police. It's just me cracking walnuts, okay? Okay, here we go. Maybe kind of, sort of. Ooh. Oh, you dirty rat. You dirty rat. See, that's just pure garbage. Fine. Fine. I got to go down here now. I can't. There we go. New entry point right there. At least someone is winning today. Well, I mean, kind of. I do have a cooked-in account under my belt today. Maybe two. Maybe two. On this little adventure we've decided to go on today. All right. Come on, you. Come on. I'm just thinking, I'll tell you what I'm thinking in my head right now. If the premise is this is a sideways channel, then my premise would be this is the top of the channel up here. So we just experienced a fake breakout of the top of the channel. The bottom of the channel is more so down here, though. So if I'm looking to play the bottom of the channel, I should probably move my order down. But I don't know if I don't know if that's actually my premise. Okay, Cody, remember, brother, we all trade differently. So the way you trade is going to be different than the way I trade or other people trade, right? So broad blanket statements don't really apply to anybody but you. It's an upward grind off the 9. Off the 9. Off the 9 what? Buy at the bottom of a red. I like that, Matt. That's straight up lawyer right there. Buy at the bottom of a red candle. It's going to be hard to be wrong. No, not that red candle. Yes, that one. Well, that's weird. That's just the one that happened to work. Well, I said red candle. Again, Cody. Once again, you are entering into dent mode. I don't trade like you. Don't tell other people what to do because they don't trade like you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, man? You got your style. That's great. You trade your style. You right now, brother. And so as your former teacher, I have another lesson for you. You're suffering from the world revolves around me itis right now. That's cool. If that's how you would trade it, great. No problem at all. But again, I'm not you. Nobody else is you. The world does not revolve around you. So you call up your doctor, say, Doc, I'm suffering from the world revolves around me itis. He's going to give you a pill. This pill is going to take like butterscotch. And then you're going to start to say things like this. For me and my strategy, I'd be looking to buy the sweep of 540. That's what your message will say after taking this pill. Don't worry. Like I said, the pill tastes amazing. Even if you don't like butterscotch, it still tastes good. Okay. Maybe kind of, sort of. I am making Chex Mix over here right now. Well, not quite. Not quite. But if it gets closer, again, there's no need to call the police for the loud noises you hear outside your window. It's just the walnuts I'm cracking. Okay. Here we go. Here we go, maybe. Come on, Doc Soul. Oh boy. Oh boy. Keep that. No, there's no need for toilet paper. This is either it dies or we're maxing it out. There is no between. Either max out or this account is dead. If it dies, it dies. Come on, you dirty rat. Okay, now I seems like I should go down to the pivot point. Hold on, I need to get. Okay, well, you go. I can't. Sorry, I can't like tell the mark to hold on. I swear. Watch this thing. Oh, okay, watch it, film me, and then we get like one of those tight little candles that takes forever to give us a decision. Okay, maybe. Oh, okay. I gotta cancel it out. There's too much other stuff going on in the 5 minute. I think I need to do. Oh, Duck Soul. All right, 86. I'm doing it. Oh, Duck Soul. Even more so. We have so much confluence right there. Okay, so on the 2 minute we have the lows here. 2 minute we have the 50 SMA. On the 5 minute that happens to be the 21 EMA. The stars are aligned at that. Oh, would I have been okay? Would I have been okay? I might have been okay. Crap, I would have been okay. Okay, I overthought it. Oh, great. Now the market's going to completely cook me right there. Oh, man, I would have been totally fine. Uh-oh. Now my ego is like, oh, crap. Now you're opening yourself up to, you get cooked here, and you would have been okay. Here, I'll show you what that looks like real quick in the 5 minute. So 5 minute right here. Look, we got the 21 EMA there. So we have a double. So we have the low, 21 EMA in the 5 minute, and then we have the 50 SMA on the 2 minute. Does that mean a guaranteed bounce? No. But is that something I'm going to take a swing at? It does. Come on, brother. A little bit more red, and then I just need a little bit of green. Do I just buy right here? No, no. Stick with the plan. Even though I would have been okay here multiple times. Compare your 5 minute VWAP. No, they look the same. I don't know. In hindsight, yes, it's easy to say that I way overthought it. But had that thing kept coming down, I'd be sitting here in hindsight saying, man, that was a very smart move on my part. I gotta pee bad too. I guess. All right. Well. Oh man, I'd hate to be away if it actually were to work out when I'm. My bladder is screaming duck soul at me right now. All right. Okay, I'll be back. No, okay, let me just wait. Let me just wait. Ah, my bladder. Let's go, bladder. This is how we do. This is how we do things around here. Oh yeah, bladder. You think you got? Oh, how about them apples, bladder? Toughen up, bladder. Toughen up, boy. Oh, you dirtbag. All right. Okay, I got just a minute. Just pee in a cup. That's true. Okay, I gotta go. Nothing. Okay. All right. Do I just go back to VWAP now? Is that like? I might have to. Let's see how this can. If this candle closes solidly green and then immediately starts to come back down, I will try it right there. Oh yeah, I knew I forgot to wash my hands. Who knew? Oh, that's what the beard's for. It's like a towel. Clay's pea scope. Okay. What would be your target tomorrow with these accounts if you reach 1,500? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe 1,500. Maybe I trade this. Okay, I don't want to cross any bridges before I get there. We got to first get this thing maxed out. And if we can get it maxed out, maybe I come back tomorrow, we trade it again, and we try to finish the journey by passing this thing in 2 days. Might want to wash my hands after this trade. Yeah, I might. I might. Oh, I I'm pretty sure I would have been filled. I guess in all actuality, to be fair, I don't know if I would have ever been filled there. I don't remember what my actual orders were at right there. You can pass it before. No. Then I would just need 3 flip days. So no, it's 5-day minimum, but you can get it passed within a couple, and then you can just do flip days. Like on this account right here, it's been passed, but I had to do a flip day on it. So like I just did a quick, which was a break even. So it looks like I didn't make any trades on it, but that one was just I made 50 cents. So therefore after commissions, it shows a 0. Okay, here we go. Here we go, maybe. If you decide to now at this point dump straight through VWAP after bouncing 2 times at it, then oh, Doc Soul. See, look at that. Now we have the perfect. Okay, now it's. Clay, what's your strategy right now? Right there. That's my strategy. And I do also commit this right now. We are getting our answer by the time I'm done with this live stream, okay? By the time this live stream is over, this account is either going to be maxed out or there's going to be ashes, okay? Handshake. There we go. There's our digital handshake. There will be no, okay, no. Either maxed out or ashes. Those are the two outcomes. The kids get lettuce or no. That's right. Not really with this one. All right, Keith, there we go. The handshake. All right. See, this is where it becomes difficult. So many choices. We have this level still, but then we have the 50, we have the pivot point. So where do I put my buy order? Duck sold. I love everybody's different interpretation of the phrase and how you would spell it. Ooh, duck soul. Oh, duck soul. All right, I found it. Found it. 500. That's where it's going to be. There it is. That's where my order is. I saw something on the 5-minute that just got. Yeah. Again, what does docked soul mean? In Mongolian, it means command me. So what I'm saying, I'm telling the chart to command me, which is what I want, right? You don't want your emotions to command you. You don't want the headlines to command you. You don't want somebody on social media to command you. You want the chart to command me. So that's what I'm saying to the chart. Command me. And then this happens to come from a video game that I like called Age of Empires that has a civilization of Mongolia in it. And then when you click on one of the villagers, he'll say Doxol, which makes sense, right? If you're telling them, like, command me, tell me what to do. Do I got to go cut wood or gather food or what? Okay, here we go. If this. Huh? Dude, that's so cryptic. If this, nothing. Buy if this cable turns green. Dude, big tick, you have kid number 7 on the way. Now is not the time to start sniffing paint. Buy this if cable turns green. Now is not the time to become a paint sniffer. 7 is on the way, my friend. Go ahead and out for the day. All right, have a good one, CDP. Yeah. That's true. Like, day traders should probably sniff paint just to keep us from going crazy. That's a fair point. All right, just a patience game. Can we get the pullback? Maybe. Yeah, last update we had in here was 1-0. Is that still the score? Come on, just pull back. Oh, Doc, so I think I gotta come down. I mean, right now, okay, I have to do this. There we go. And here's why. Look at the 5-minute right now. Quite literally, the 21 EMA is now perfectly coinciding with that pivot point. So I'm gonna adjust right there. 2-0? Okay, now we have fake news. Literally, when somebody says 1, somebody else says 2. You see what I mean? The internet never fails. Can't even get a score correct. Was it a good call to take the goal off? Or is there some, we got to get messy to the next rounds type stuff going on? Oh, you got to be. All right, I might just end up, yeah, I can see where this is going to end. I'm going to grow too impatient. I'm just going to click buy, see if we can get the 3.5 points, and then I'm going to get cooked. No pun intended, but I'm looking into the future, and that's what I see going on here. I'm starting to get very irritated by this. Like, I'm trying to be so disciplined and wait for what I seems to be a good, precise area, and the price just continues to putz around and not give it to me. We still have time, though, but I feel bad a little bit. You guys are here for some popcorn, and I'm trying to deliver some popcorn, but I'm not trying to serve up degenerate popcorn. I am still trying to keep... I'm trying to keep some logic behind this. That, yeah, I know. I know. I'm trying to listen to my loins, but it's getting harder and harder. Oh no! If I get filled, all of you are gonna hear is acorns and walnuts and chestnuts and open fires, man. That's all you're gonna hear. All right, well, I'll cancel that out for now. Now it's 2-0. They just scored again, or they put the goal back on. Oh my goodness. Bunch of clowns. So it was 2-0. They took the goal off, and now they just put it back on. Oh, that's a brand new goal. That quick, new goal. Buy the 21 bounce next candle. No. No, I don't trust it. Are they in second half now, too? Well, yeah, it's got to be second half because Todd said he came here at halftime. Like, those Argentina players, they're... Oh, there's still plenty of time. Oh, plenty of time. Plenty of time. All right. Should I... Okay. Should I... Uh-oh. I don't know. I might have been Phil. I think I should have listened to Nathan. I think I would have been okay. I guess I don't know if that was that a big enough bomb. Okay. I think you were right, Nathan. I guess, okay, I would have definitely been filled there. Nope. I'm waiting it down here. This thing is starting to act as if it maybe wants to make a breakup through here. Again, kind of like an ascending triangle right here. I mean, all these lows. Yeah, it keeps pulling back, but each low gets a little bit higher. Gets a little bit higher. Each one keeps getting a little bit higher. To SMA. Yeah, I am watching that for a short. For sure, Neil. Yeah, something else that Neil was pointing out, which I agree with. 200 SMA right here. I would try a short up here. See if I can get a rejection off of that on the short side, but that still is a ways off. This action, though, is just, oh, come on, brother. We got time, though. We got time. I think it breakout up. Well, if you take a long position, I might join you, Nathan. If you're actually long because you think it might break up, I might hop in. Oh, yeah, it was good. It was not perfect. Brisket is certainly not my wheelhouse, but overall it was good. In long at 540. Looking for a break of the highs. Roger that. I just want to know, how did Egypt score so quickly? It sounds like there was some drama, and then 3 seconds later, everybody's like, "Oh, no, another goal." It's kind of like the U.S. game last night. USA ties it up, and then 10 seconds later, just like that. Now up 1K in pro count. Hey, good job. On which account? A 25K or a 50K? I could try a short right here. See if we just get so it would look like that. The red line would be my entry, and then the dotted green would be my target. Just a very minimal rejection here off this area that it has rejected from many times before, but I don't know if I want to lock it in or not. Hey, Raymond. Plus that red line, my actual red line would be pushed down some because there'd be slippage on the way in on days like today, which is why I'd much prefer to just get filled on the bid or the offer. Okay, so I'd have been, oh, all right, I would have been okay. Would have definitely been okay. Oh, well. I think now I'm starting to overthink this. I'm really not, though. At the end of the day, this is for me, this makes a whole lot of sense down here. And that's just how it goes sometimes. The price is not going down to the spot where I think it makes sense, which ultimately just means I've been wrong, right? I guess the point that makes sense has been up around here. Thought you meant we had time. Long 45. I don't know, Nathan. I think you're just saying stuff because you want me to hop in the trade. I don't know, man. It bounced off VWAP on 5 minute a bunch of times. Yeah. It has Z3. That's where I was yeah, I should have finished it up right here, but I didn't. Okay, we'll look for a long there. I'm in. For a long? You're in for a long? Target 49. I don't know, Nathan. I'm nervous. I'm nervous right there, man. Makes me nervous. Makes me nervous. I think I would have been okay, though. Had I joined, assuming I would have gotten filled, I think I would have been okay. I guess I can't say for sure. I only need 3.5 points, but man, 3.5 points at this point might as well be 30 points. I think it fake breaks down before breaking up. Don't diddle. Well, Nathan was right. I should have listened to him. Good job. Good call. Good call. Do I try right here like a little miniature double bottom? You can see right here. Bounced. Right there. Bounced. I'm doing it. Oh, yeah, because I have these down here. Okay, nothing's wrong. My order was rejected, but that actually makes sense. Taking same trade again. Yep. All right, well, never mind now. Is it going to push up? Okay. Looking for a long at green line. Target the dotted yellow or dotted red. It could just launch. It could, or it could come down and bounce beautifully off that area that I have drawn, or it could come down and spike right down through it. This is when it breaks out, probably. Better get long then. Are you long, Z3? Playing breakout long at 61. You mean on a back test, I would assume, at this point? This is starting to become all right. Yeah, I called it earlier. What's going to eventually happen is I'm going to get so impatient and so annoyed, and I'm going to go, screw it. It's only 3.5 points. Surely I can get 3.5 points. And then I'm going to throw myself into like the one spot where I can't get 3.5 points. And this whole thing is going to be cooked. It's just the writing is on the wall at this point. Every single one of my disciplined, that makes a lot of sense, wait for it areas, it's just not happening. That's where we're headed with this, folks. No, I already shook, Amarius. I already did the handshake. Plus, my kids are at a park day. They're at like a homeschool park day thing. So I am here alone. But I already promised that by the end of this stream, we're gonna have either maxed out or ashes. Ooh, how much time's left? I did point this out earlier, but I mean, these lows, there are a lot of pullbacks, but each and every one of these pullbacks keeps getting higher and higher. So if this pulls back again, is this like right there? Is that maybe, ooh, we have the big, Wait for top of the hour? Nah. I mean, maybe. We're at 80 minutes. In 68. If it dies, it dies. All right. I'm like Clay. I could care less about it. I'm fine with text updates. Yeah, yeah. At this point, I mean, I really don't care about the text update. As soon as this live stream is over, I will not think about the World Cup for a single. Well, okay, I don't take that. That maybe my kids will ask me about it. So, assuming there's no kids, there would be no there would be no thought of the World Cup. But I guess in theory, my kids might still be curious about some things. All right. I swear. Watch, I buy. And then this is the moment where no, we're done with we're done with higher lows and up we go. And it just comes down to these areas that I was waiting for. Yeah, it is Chop City. And to be fair, the higher low is still in play. We still have this like double bottom area. All right, maybe I'll try that. Like this little group of lows right here. We have the 50 SMA right. These candles though. Yeah, chop soul. I should probably not dock soul and the chop soul. Okay, come on. Okay, I still would not have been filled there. I was thinking about that as an entry, but to be fair, I would not have been filled. All right, I'm doing VWAP. It is what it is. You've bounced off VWAP many times before. If you're not going to do it this time, well, then, oh, we got the 21 EMA is also there. Okay, I like that. We have the VWAP and the 21 EMA there on the 5 minute. So we'll see if it can come down there. Man, this is intense. I'm competing with the World Cup right now. Cracking walnuts. My office is 900 degrees. This fan is not helping anymore. My office, more like the glorified windowless closet. I cannot wait until the house is done. Tie game? Goodness. What did Egypt substitute in Team America? We'd like to substitution. Let's bring on the United States. Should be starting this week. They might be working on it right now, actually. All right, I think I'm reaching the point where I'm just gonna buy here, and it either hammers up a little bit or I'm cooked. I'm getting sick and tired of this. This is this entire. I mean, for the past what now, almost 2 hours, just this range. Nothing is going on. Just give me a quick flush. Yeah, apparently, yeah. If Messi's playing, nobody cares about futures. It's just little channel here. I don't understand the business. Oh, well, no. Okay, maybe are they playing right now because that gives people over in Egypt? Is Egypt like let me ask you this. When the game started, what time was it in Egypt? Because this seems like a totally random time for this game to be going on. If I were running the World Cup, I would be putting these games on in prime time. However, it's like, well, wait a second. They're probably trying to be aware of prime time for people in Egypt. So when the game started, what time was it in Egypt? I'm guessing like 8 o'clock. That's my guess. Okay, so it's currently 8:50. Okay, so it started at what, like 7 o'clock Egypt time? Egyptian? Okay. All right, I guess yeah, that makes that makes sense, I suppose. Yeah, the amount I am annoyed and frustrated right now is just because I know this action. I know this action. It will sucker me in, and then it'll just. That's what I don't like about this slow, fast action. Like it's slow. It's not doing anything. And it's just. Okay, if I think it can at least go up and hit its head right here, how many points is that away? 58 right now. It's at okay, so that's still enough wiggle room right there. This action, oh yeah, no, for sure, it can get you cooked, no doubt about it. And I may be getting cooked after coming all this way. Still alive? All right, Nathan. I mean, you got to think Egypt loses at this point. Their spirit has got to be totally broken. I mean, my theory is that they substituted in Team USA. Right off of that area. Yeah. I can see that, Nolan, because it's not really making any sort of major moves in either direction. So doing what you're doing, yeah, I can see that. That makes good sense to me about how that would be working. Okay, I'm gonna try this. I'm not gonna put my buy order in until it actually gets down in this area. I don't want to get my hopes up. Okay, I'm gonna try VWAP. Or do I try a back test here? I might try a short right here in all actuality. The back test and then have it come back down a little bit. And if it goes straight back up, then I'll be cooked. Yeah, I actually like that. There we go. I am in. Come on, reject now, brother. Reject. Come on. Come on. Come on, brother. Do it, brother. So go. Okay, now let's see if you guys did the right math for me. Let's see if you did the right math for me. I better see 1,500. You! Who did the math? Matt? Where's Matt at? Matt and who else? Gone. Time out. Adios, muchacho. Send you on an all-expense paid vacation. Time out. For 1 minute. Who was the other guy that didn't do it? The math right. Frickin' baboons. That's what I get for hanging around with dented baboons. Absolute dented baboons. That's what I get. It's my own fault. Hanging around with absolute morons. Yeah, all right. It's like the Egypt game. We got to take the goal away. No goal. No goal. Who was the other guy that said they did the math? Speak for yourself. Who are you? I can't remember. I did. I gave him the red card for 1 minute. I asked these guys, I said, did you factor commissions into your math? They said, yep. Well, it doesn't matter if you go over. I could have lost a little bit. Unbelievable. I know I'll never make $5. Now I'm gonna be the guy that cooks an account being $5 away from the max. I don't care about this game anymore. I care more about the deception that I just had. I've been led astray. Wow, is this one of the biggest pants crappings ever? Is Egypt right now, like, what's the record for crapping your pants? No, Matt, I'm done with your math. I'm done with your math. That just wrecked my whole. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to cook this account $5 away. That's what's going to happen. No, Matt, do you think I'm going to trust you at this point? My confidence in your math knowledge is -3, okay? I saw a guy in stream who was 50 cents away from passing and blew his account. Oh, duck soul. It's my fault. When I attract baboons, why would I think that I would actually get an accurate? Why would I think the math was right? Why would I think that? It's my fault. I know that I'm surrounded by absolute dented baboons. Hit my first 3K today. You were, well, cool, Finance Watcher. Good job. Congrats. Well, hey, man, code Clay. In your journey, as you continue to crush it, code Clay, brother. How far off am I? $5. I got to make $5. No, this account is getting cooked. I can feel it right now. There is little doubt in my mind that this account is cooked. The pressure is too great. It's too great. So how much? Okay, how much? One NQ. How much is a tick worth? That's $5. Okay, but then there's commission. Okay, I do agree. It would have to be 2 ticks. 2 ticks, which would be $10 minus commission. I can't even think straight anymore. I'm furious. I'm furious. If you get a hold of support, they pass you. They may pass you in courtesy. Me and my buddy have passed by doing that, telling them we didn't want to. Are you serious? That's I would not have that. Yeah, I. Wow. So your thesis is, if I ask, please, I listened to absolute baboons in my live stream who said they knew math, but they don't, and they misled me. It's not my fault. You think they might let me pass? No, Matt, I don't trust your math, Matt. I mean, this has been a catastrophe. I just remember Matt. Somebody else did the math with you, though. They have not spoken up. Who are you? I want to know who this other person is. I can't remember. Who else did the math? I can't. Was it Z3? It was Z3. It was Z. No, he double checked it. No, I can't remember. No. Okay, here we go. I'm about to cook this account. I don't even care. Okay, I'm starting with 1. I'm going to cook this account. I can feel it in my bones. Okay, I'm long. A duck so. Oh, wait. I got to lose 50 cents now. Doggone it. Oh, boy. Wait, okay. Wait a second. Look. Okay. Maybe I box myself in. Maybe some of you can give me some mercy. Does it actually literally have to be $1,500? Because in all actuality, it's kind of hard to land right on 1,500. I know we kind of shook on it. Yes, maybe I acted rash, but can I get a little bit of mercy? Is like $14.99. Is that okay? Or are you going to hold me to it? No, Clay, you said 1,500, so you have to keep going until it's 1,500. Okay, I'm going to try to land it here. There's still a chance. Okay, wait, it's moving a little too. Was I long right there? Do you see what I mean? Oh my goodness. Granted, I started with 1 MNQ, so I could have maybe worked things out. No, Matt, I don't trust your math anymore. Well, my wife asks, as she always does, hey, baby cakes. Hey, honey buns. Hey, Greek god. Hey, you are the best looking person on the face of this planet. I can't believe I get to smooch you. When my wife says all that, how's the stream today? I will say, my heart is broken. My heart is broken. Okay, what am I trying to do right now? Oh, yeah, I got to. This is moving too fast to be able to lose. Okay, here we go. I'm trying to lose 50 cents here. Buckle up. Here we go. Here we go. Don't be scared. I'm scared. Oh, okay. Is $14.99, is that good enough, or do I have to go make $1 now? Can you give me a little bit of grace and mercy here? Again, I realize I did say max out, which is technically 1,500 or bust. So yes, you're right. You would not be wrong to say, Clay, it's not maxed out. Can I get a little bit of mercy? Okay, I'll try one right here. Maybe I can like somehow get into $1. I'm gonna buy and then sell real quick. Let's see. Buy, sell. Okay, okay. Is 50 cents away good enough? You know what? JP said, leave it, brother. Dented Trading Baboon said, mercy. 50 cents away. I'm taking it. Next time, thank you for the mercy. Next time, I will remember to hedge my comments by saying within $5. Within $5. But, I think I deserve a little compassion, even though it's still my fault for trusting some of these dented baboons that they knew how to do math. There we go. You should do this more often. Maybe, I don't know. Crazy. Wow, Argentina won? That is, I mean, okay, for you soccer aficionados, what would you say is worse? The United States game in terms of how they played, or this game for apparently the wheels absolutely falling off the bus? Again, I don't know enough about soccer to know what would actually be considered. If I had to guess, I would say Egypt. Like, that's kind of embarrassing. Like, Egypt, like those Egyptian players should not be allowed to go back to Egypt. Egypt debacle by far. Okay, yeah, that would be my thoughts. Egypt got hosed and fell apart. How did they get hosed? Okay, Dan, you've fallen behind on the stream. So, Dan, when you hear this, grab the scroll bar or just click the live button. The VAR goal being 2-0 is the worst lead to have, is a saying in soccer. Why? Like, genuine question. I'm not, why would that be bad? Brothers, I already canceled it. Right here, Fox 1. Only 2 days left in your free trial. Nope, I canceled it as soon as the embarrassment was done last night. Other team has nothing to lose. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, is this backed up by statistics, or are people just making this stuff up? Like, is 3-0, has there been like some high, is there like some statistics that map this out? Or are you just talking out of your backside, rookie? Does it happen though, or is it like a confirmation bias? So I suppose your counter to that would be, well, it happens enough to create a confirmation bias. So I guess that would be fair. No, I think rookie. Yes, you're talking out of your backside. Yeah, that's what I thought. I kind of want to fire up another account and then just try some 6NQs. But no, no, I'm not going to do that. But I mean, how long have we been in this? Since 12:20, yeah, almost 2 hours now of just this, whatever you want to call it. Just, I don't know. But anyways, there you go. So I'm not saying that this is how you should trade things, but I mean, it is possible. It is possible to, pass these accounts relatively quickly. Do you have to get more aggressive? You do. But I mean, today's action was not anything that impressive, and yet it still goes to show the power of futures, right? This movement has been no means anything special. Yet, because futures are kind of awesome, the potential is still there. Been trading the range on 15-second. Oh yeah? Let's check out the 15-second. What is this range he speaks about? What, this range? What range? Clay, did you even take one loss on this challenge? No. Okay, so now tomorrow. The question is, do we come back tomorrow and try to finish out the journey? I don't know. I don't know if I feel like doing that again. Yes, this range. What range? Okay, let me ask you this, enemy. What is the top of your range? What number value do you define the top of your range at? No, Matt. You're the last person I'm asking for any sort of math. 568 top. Okay, and then what's the bottom of your range? So range he has defined as 568. Okay. And then what do you have as the bottom of your range? 533 bottom. Okay. All right, there's the range that he's been trading. So you haven't really gotten any trades off the top then. You've just been buying at the bottom, it sounds like. It will take me months to recover from this, Matt. Months. With 10 minis? All right, so if it doesn't bounce, you're kind of cooked. Uh-huh. Yeah, including commissions. Uh-huh. That was wild. I've never well, okay, I don't know about never, but it has been a long time since I've experienced that shifting of emotions. I mean, the jubilation in my soul was of depths that I don't know if I've ever seen before. To then click on the, wait, let's check with commissions, and then to see what I saw, that will haunt my dreams. Now, let me know your next trade, enemy. I'm curious how this looks on the 15-second. So where's your next entry at? Do you know yet? Bird beak on the 5-minute. No, I only trade bird wings. Not a fan of the bird beak. Already entered 533. Well, what the heck? You can't. No, that we don't do trust me bros around here. We needed something ahead of time. No one likes the beak. It's too hard. It's true. No, you'd have to be exactly 3K. In fact, I'll want to go a little bit over. It's actually good to get it to like 3,010 bucks. That way, when you do your flip trades, like if you lose a couple bucks, you're still above. But to do it perfectly at 1,500 and 1,500, that means a flip trade when you do it on day 3 could technically put you back below. All right, enemy. I want to know where's your next entry going to be for these 10 minis. Hello. Soy Boy's here. I'm sorry, Jimbo's here. So Jimbo, some of you know him. A real life acquaintance. I don't use friend anymore. He's kind of abandoned that, but it's fine. So Jimbo, the real life acquaintance. Some of you are probably noticing, oh, that does make sense. He's like never here anymore. There you go. There's been some stuff, you know? We'll just leave it at that. 533 again. All right. So you're sticking to fair enough. Hey, Trader Alex. Range is dirty. Gonna trade Asia. What does a dollar move equate to a NQ move? Nothing. Nothing. Again, Brian, truly the math make if you are day trading QQQ, whether that is the shares straight up or options, like futures math makes it's not even close. Pennies, pennies. There's not just not even an equivalent, Brian. Well, let me ask you this: how much would it cost you to buy 100 shares of QQQ, Brian? I'll show you. So answer that. How much would it cost? How much money would you need to buy 100 shares of QQQ? 71,000. Okay. So let's just say you get a $2 move on QQQ. $2 move on QQQ, I'm not going to say is like epic, but that's by no means a small move. Not even close to a small move. But if it were to all of a sudden, let's just say in a couple minutes, move $2 per share on QQQ, would you agree, Brian? That'd be considered a pretty nice move. Again, I'm not going to say mind blowing, but wow. Would you agree with that, Brian? A $2 per share move? In any terms, it is. Okay, so there you go. It required, you needed $71,000. You needed a pretty impressive move to make $200. Now, I will say this. Anybody that has been part of futures through prop firms knows you need way less than $71,000 to get involved. And you do not need massive moves at all. And you can make way more than $200. Right? I guess give me a 5 in the chat. Can you back me up on that? Like, you don't even need impressive moves at all. And $200 is quite, in fact, today is like a good example of that. I trade a small cash account. Yes, again, day trading futures through a prop account is going to be way better. And then after that, I never looked back. Yeah. Again, futures through a prop firm. We're in the golden age of day trading right now. It has never been better to be a day trader than right now. So yeah, if you want to work most efficiently within the category of day trading, never use a prop firm, then you are missing out. You are missing out on some insane ROIs. But yeah, Brian, the math. I mean, the math is just the math. The math is like, yeah, day trade futures through a prop firm, and you can generate amazing ROIs. I know there are pros, but I'm fine for now. I mean, okay. I just hope you don't have a bad trade with those 10 minis. That can escalate very quickly against you. I know. We all say, no, I'm always going to be disciplined. Yeah? Famous last words. We all have bad days. So I hope when your bad day shows up, enemy, it's not one of these days where you're trading 10 minis. You make me want to buy 100 evals right now. No, don't buy 100 evals right now. Right. My point is this, enemy. Bad trades with what you're doing can be very, very, very bad. Like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars upon thousands of dollars bad. Bad in the world of prop firms is a couple $100 at most out of your pocket. Yeah, so I mean, that's a very apples and oranges. I agree. Everybody has bad. Yeah. So that is why what you're doing mathematically doesn't make a whole lot of sense. As long as you use code Clay. No, even if you are a code Clay user, please Don't go buying 100 evals in one day. I'm thinking that means you might be on tilt. Like right here, you just got cooked. You bought it. So I mean, what? You bought it 33 and you just got stopped out there. I mean, and how much did slippage potentially get you? Like right there, that's rough to be stopped out right there. Especially after you got stopped out, it went right back in your favor, right? Those things can get annoying and irritating. So I'm 207 away from a payout. Now, there you go. I used to watch Clay when I used to trade penny stocks. Well, and I mean, I think I recognize your name. I think we've covered this before, and whatever reason, I don't know. You're just being yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I think you'll just have to experience getting pummeled in the face once. I don't want to trade this range, though. Well, good news is you don't have to trade it if you don't want to. Okay, this one might be easy to remember. 7-7. 7-7-6 of 26. Clay, how come we never see you trade NQs? We can now. Oh, you want to see some NQ trading? Go to the 7-7 live stream. Eat your heart out, brother. But is up to them to see follow through. I'm not sure what you mean by that. To see, what do you mean? It's up to them to see follow through. It's your wife's birthday? There's no way you're married. There's no way you're married. Let me put it this way: you definitely don't write your wife love notes. Those things would be so riddled with typos. You are so fat. Wait, what? Oh, sorry, that was supposed to be HOT. Sorry. ChatGPT, that's nice. I really like how you trade with NQ. There we go. What a day. I hopefully tomorrow is, I don't know. I don't even know. Like today, I feel way better about today. That was fun. This was a fun one. Get another account, almost maxed out. It wasn't maxed out, Clay. You're 50 cents. Okay, fine. Just To Catch a Predator host exposes the fake girlfriend trick destroying families. What's a fake girlfriend trick? Parents urge them to prepare their children for the dangers of online. I don't remember online. Kids hate to be tricked, and you have to tell them. Trick kids. You don't want to be tricked. Don't talk to anybody online who you don't know in real life. Aren't there? They get caught up in the moment because kids identify so. At the end of the day, it's parent. Okay, that's okay. I mean, fine. I was not. I just. I thought that was something. Could have done a little bit better on that headline. This is nasty. Just got back from driving from. Oh, Can's not. Did you go to the Football Hall of Fame at least? That news is targeting you for a reason. I know. I got a lot of fake girlfriends. You're one of them, Dean. Little scumbag. I can only imagine. I don't know. It is what it is. But like somebody brand new logs on, and I'm just like calling people, like I'm telling some dude that they're my fake girlfriend, then I call him scumbag. It's got to be a very confusing thing for the person that logged on right at that moment. It's got to be very, very confusing. That's right, Toledo, the Rockets, the Mud Hens, with the Walleye. The Walleye were never around. When I was around, it was the Storm. Were you around for the Toledo Storm? That's where you would go to see fights. And I don't even know what Toledo Storm was that, what kind of hockey that was. I had no idea. But I still remember that. Toledo Storm hockey. Toledo Storm were a minor professional league ice hockey team from EHCL from 1991 to 2007. The Storm played their home game. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, I mentioned this yesterday, but that was one of my first jobs. Total dork. I was a bat boy for the Mud Hens. $25 a game. Terrible pay. When you would break it down to per hour, because you'd have to show up ahead of time to do a bunch of stuff. And then the games are out usually like at least, 3 hours? And then you'd have to, do a bunch of cleanup stuff afterwards. Terrible pay, but oh so worth it. Dude! At the sports arena. Let's go! IB Trading, he gets it. For the TPT account, you need to hit the profit target. No. The minimum is 5 days. You can take as long as you want. But I say pass within a month so you don't have to pay this again. So yes, for example, for the 50K account, it's 102 per month, only during the test phase. So if you want to take 6 months, you can take 6 months, but you're going to have to pay this 6 times. That's why I say aim to pass it within 1 month so that you only have to pay this the one time. Because once you go from your test account to your pro account, there are no more monthly fees. Now, the minimum, though, is 5 days. So, like, that's where it comes from. It's not 5 days you have to pass it. No, you can take as long as you want. But the bare minimum you have to be in the test phase is 5 days. And then they have the rule that's called the 50% consistency rule. All that rule means is whatever your target is to pass. So for the 50K account, $3,000 is what you have to hit to pass the challenge. That is why today I wanted to stop right at 1,500. Because 1,500 is, 50% of that rule. So looking at the math, in all actuality, in theory, you could pass the test in 2 days, right? If you make $1,500 each day, there you go, you're at 3,000. Now you'd still have 3 days left where you'd have to do what are called flip trades, where you just buy and sell real quick so you register a trade. But that is how it works. Does that make sense, John? I was the bat boy for the Astros in high school. Very cool, Nolan. Very cool. Correct, rookie. Yes. All right, good. To the Hall of Fame, even indoor. Oh, cool. Yeah, no. Whenever we get back to Toledo area to visit my folks, it's a developing area. But I will say this: Northwest Ohio, and IB Trading, you will attest to this. Northwest Ohio might as well be Kansas, right? Most people, I think, when they hear of Kansas or like Nebraska or the Great Plains, you just hear of like total flatness. That is Northwest Ohio. Northwest Ohio and the geography, I cannot call it any other name other than boring. It is as flat as a board. Now you get down to Southern Ohio, you start to get very, very interesting terrain. But like Northwest Ohio, as flat as a board. Am I right, IB Trading? Geography in Northwest Ohio, pretty boring. Flat, flat, flat. Cornfields, cornfields, cornfields. They just need to clean up Lake Erie. That would be one thing that's fair to Northwest Ohio. You got like one of the Great Lakes there. Yeah, I wish I yes, exactly. The joke always was in middle school basketball when we go to play Bowling Green. Um, so I grew up in Maumee. So middle school we'd go to play Bowling Green, who was out in kind of more so the boonies out in the country. So you'd have to drive through and the joke was moment of silence. What we did because there was like this lone tree sitting out in the cornfield. So we'd always have the moment of silence for the lone tree just out there. Because then after that, there was no trees, just corn and corn and corn, and as flat as can be. But yeah, there we go. Out of the lake all the time. We have Edgewater Beach. Oh, Doc Soul. What was up with that movement? What was up with that? What time is it? What was up with that? Your pennant for interesting assassin. Your penchant for interesting assassinations. My, how you would have fit in famously in the oil. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, I had a couple typos. So assassinations in terms of when I just start to call people names. I get yeah, no. It's all in good fun. Like if I actually don't what okay, I don't never not like anybody because let's be real. I don't I but like there does reach a point where like if I think you're just a waste of time, those are the people that get banned. But like just because I'm calling you names, that if you're still here, I have truly zero problems with you. In fact, if I call you a name, that probably means I like you. Even more so than the other people. That's a weird way of showing you like people. Shut your mouth, you dirty scumbag. All right, well, hey, today has been something else. I don't know if this was one for the record books or not, but we changed it up a little bit. It went well. Mission complete. Mission complete. So if you did like this, please use code Clay. To be frank, if people are using code Clay, and a lot of people keep using code Clay, maybe we can have some more fun like this, where I can take on some challenges and, because I'm not looking to burn accounts just for the sake of them, but like, if it, there are numbers involved too. So from a business sense, what I'm trying to say is it could make sense to maybe get a little bit more aggressive out there when people are using code Clay. So there we go. But yes, this is completely viewer supported if anybody is new here. So if you notice that there are no ads, that is why, because people are using code Clay. So if you want to help support this stream, not only keep it ad free, but just keep the stream going and maybe help some support some more fun endeavors. Than any of these prop firms, whatever promotions they are currently running, Code Clay will give you that. So it's a great win-win, right? You're going to be saving yourself money, and you're also helping to keep a stream that you enjoy ad-free, and then just flat out keep the stream going. So I recommend, I love Take Profit Trader, but I do understand everybody's at different locations in their journey. So if you're with any of these prop firms, and like I said, Code Clay, again, that is case sensitive, so it's got to be all caps, is how you can help save yourself some money and support the stream. But I am absolutely brain dead. It's been a while since my mind has felt this way, but yeah, getting that last little Doc Soul ATM order and then to be deceived, that was a lot of brain power. So mainly from the ego of I was very scared of embarrassing myself and getting myself cooked when I had made so much progress. But we made it, chat. So all right, everybody, on your way out, if you could hit that like button, that would be great. If you're not yet a subscriber, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern at the latest. Usually I show up early, so if you do want to know when I go live, that is where turning on the notification bell can help you in that regard. So thank you, everybody, for being part of the journey today. It was a fun one. It was an interesting one, but I am mentally exhausted. So Code Clay, everybody, feed some hungry kids. Take care. See you back.